So, good morning, everybody. It's a new day. It's a new round. It's the last round in MAIA, in the International MAIA Chess Open in Portugal. And here we can see Anna sitting at the board. She's playing with the black pieces, and she's going to play against a young player again. She's going to play against Xin Chang. I'm not sure to pronounce this correctly. I'm not even sure about the right order of the names. And he's from Hong Kong. He's a young player, born 2011, and it's quite amazing that 3 of Anna's opponents are in this tournament are so young. 3 of them are born 2011. So Anna is having 5 out of 8, and we will see the last round start at any moment. And she's having 5 out of 8, which means that she has won 2 more games than she has lost. And Anna hasn't played any draws. She has won 5 games and lost 3 games. And I just do hope that Anna has a lot of energy for the game. It's a morning round, which is, in my opinion, very tough. Anna is also not so happy to play in the morning because you have to wake up much earlier. You have to play on a breakfast, and you need to eat a good breakfast because to keep the energy. And we could see that Anna was playing a game very close to 5 hours yesterday. Anna won her game yesterday, and but it was a long end game. And Anna also, but it was so nice to see Anna win that game. I was very worried in the middle game. Her young opponent, Armandas, I'm a little bit unsure of his last name, played very well in the opening in the middle game. He made maybe not the best of it, but he put pressure, lots of pressure. So Anna was spending lots of time, and she was also having lots of pressure on the board. But he made a big mistake, and Anna made such a beautiful comeback with the knight and got a winning position. But even if you had a winning position, I think they were playing 58 moves before the game was finished. And it was not the last one, but one of the last games yesterday. So her opponent, yes, I forgot to say, did I say that? He is from Hong Kong. So Anna is playing players from all over the world. That's quite amazing. She has played against the player from Argentina, France, from Portugal, Spain, now Hong Kong, from Lithuania, and maybe also from Italy. I'm not really sure, but it shows how international the tournament is and how international chess is. It's really played all over the world. And she is waiting. The round has not started yet, I believe, but it will start at any moment. It could be that Anna's opponent is living in Portugal, and that's why. Here we have him. He played d4 quickly. He was coming at the board, playing d4 quickly. And let's see what Anna will do. We have d4, d5. We have seen so many queen's gambit here in this tournament for Anna with white and with black. And here we have another one. And d4, d5 was played. It looked like her opponent was just rushing to the board. You can see putting the pieces more in the squares, and that's quite common that we all like to have them nicely in the middle of the squares. Knight 3 was played here now. That's one of the most common moves to be played, knight 3 or c4. And let's see what Anna will do here. Knight 6, this is the most common move also to be played here. He's born 2011, and we have c3 here. And he has c3. So this is a little bit another way of playing. He's going c3, and his idea with this is that if Anna wants to go c5, he wants to grab the pawn. And after e6, he's trying to keep the pawn. He's actually trying to play. This is absolutely possible to play this opening, and we can go b6 here now. This is absolutely fine to be played. So let's go back. So if Anna goes here, e6, b4, we can go a5. Maybe knight b7 is a better way of playing, but we will always we will get back the pawn like this. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit unsure here. We can go here, rook b1 and queen b6. After the move like a3, we have this. You need to defend the rook, and now we can move away like this. I'm a little bit unsure what is going to happen with bishop b4, knight c6, but this is just, and after this we have this very, very strong move. Threaten mate and threaten the bishop. This is very, very far away, but his idea of going c3 is that if Anna goes c5, he wanted to play against Anna. He knows that Anna likes to put the pawn on c5. And there is also something else to be considered. She couldn't really go out with this bishop because then queen b3 will come. And you have, yeah, we can defend it with queens here. This is actually possible. Yeah, we can do like this. But normally we like to go, if you want to go after the bishop, you want to go c6, you do something like this. I expect him to go here. You go bishop f5. And now if the opponent is trying to put pressure on b7, we play this beautiful queen b6 move. This is what we play. We play this beautiful queen b6. And the idea is simply that if you take, we take back with a pawn. And this is already, it's maybe equal, but it's very pleasant equal for black. This double pawn is stronger like this because you can march it further, but you also get this rook to become active. Look here, passive. Here you see the rook is passive. All of a sudden it's very active. But let's go back to the game. So he plays c3. I have to think a long time back when I played against this. And I think I remember that one time Vladimir Hot, or originally from, he was playing for Germany at that time. He played this against me, and I think this was 86. Could it be 86 in German? But I remember he played his c3, and I was not happy to play against that. I was not happy at all. And he got a good position, but then there were some, I think I made a swindle in that game. But that is the one I really remember. He played c3 very quickly. And at that time, it was not 86, it's almost 40 years back. It was not so common to play this way. Now, London has become very popular. Lots of openings have been very popular, but also to play like this small move. And so he's just, so this is why, and what he's doing, he's playing against Anna. So what can she choose? If she wants to go out with this bishop, I would say c6. She can absolutely go c5 if she wants to and play e6 here now because, okay, her opponent can go here now, but we can try to bring it back here. But no, we can't because b4. So her opponent can go bishop e3, but the bishop is a little bit strange here now because you see the bishop is blocking. Maybe this is a better way for her opponent to play like this. Maybe we can go a5 now, but if you go a5, we will create a hole on b5. We will win this pawn back. Let's say you do something like this. We can absolutely go knight a6. If you go something like this, we can actually start pushing you and we will just grab the pawn. And this is absolutely fine. But this is very far away. So Anna has to make a decision what she wants to do. He played c3 and he played against Anna because he has seen that Anna liked to put the pawn on c5 and he doesn't want her to do that. And I believe that almost whatever, Anna played e6. But now we will see a London where her opponent, where Anna will not bring out her pieces. And here we have the London, bishop f4. So I would say that her opponent a little bit has tricked Anna here in the opening because she normally likes to go out with, Here she got c5 directly. Here she got c5 directly. But now this bishop is behind here. We will absolutely see e3 on the board. Here it came directly. Now, Anna, what do I like to play here? She can go knight c6. I think this is what Anna will play. But I think this is actually what Anna will play here, knight c6. But you can play in different way. I think we will see bishop d6 and knight c6 on the board. Knight c6 came out here. This is what she played. We can see that her opponent is also playing very, very quickly. This because he got the position he wanted to have. He wanted to have a London, but he wanted to have a London where Anna doesn't get out with her bishop, and he got what he wanted. So let's see what Anna is going to plan to play here now. Knight c6. I think we will see now knight d2. This is a very common move to be played here now. And here we have it on the board. So white has developed 1, 2, 3 pieces. Anna has developed 1 and 2 pieces. And today Anna is also playing against a player a little bit less rating than her. So in these 9 games, Anna has played against 2 players who has higher rated. It's quite amazing that these 2 players, Daniel Campora from Argentina, he's a grandmaster, but he and also Anna's other higher rated opponent from France, he's a FIDE master. Oh, I forgot his name again. But both of them are very much up in the top with 6 out of 8. They are both doing very, very well here. If Anna's father, I don't know about Anna's game, but if Anna's father is playing in London, we are also seeing in London here. And that's, but with opposite color, because Anna's Juan is playing with white. And it was a little bit curious. Yesterday, Anna played Volga Benko Gambit against Volga Benko Gambit with white. And Juan was playing a Volga Benko Gambit with black. And white chose the same set up with e3. That was quite curious. And white won both that games. So unfortunately, Juan lost against Mikhailevsky, one of the top rated grandmasters in the tournament yesterday. But could it be that both yesterday and today they are playing the same opening but with different colors? And yeah, so this is the very, very last round. I could see there are in MAIA Chess Open, it's held in the morning, but of course, so the players can go back early if they want. Also, if there are long games, they will have time to finish it, and there will also be time for a closing ceremony. So that's why it's so common in open tournaments that the last round is held in the morning. Anna has made a performance almost like her rating. Anna has 2045. Her performance in the tournament is 2030. So she has actually only done one thing she shouldn't do according to rating. She lost, is it 3 days ago? She lost against also a player born 2011 from Portugal, a very young player, and who was less lower rated than her. But otherwise, Anna has beaten all her lower rated opponents. They have been close to 1800, they have been close to 1900, and today she's facing a young boy born 2000, also born 2011, but he has a rating close to 2000. So before this round, there are 2 players up in the top having 7 out of 8. That's amazing score. I think there was one with 6.5 out of, I think it was only one. But there are just few players up there in the top. Was it 1 or 3? I'm not really sure. But there are a group of around 10, 15 players who are fighting for the first place. I would say there are less than that, maybe 5, 6 players fighting for the first place, which will be decided today. But we will follow Anna's game. Anna's games are always getting exciting. What will she do here now? Bishop d6 was very, very expected. And after bishop d6, her opponent can do different things. What he will not do, he will not take on d6. This is the only thing he will not do. Most common is to go bishop g3. This is absolutely the most common way of doing. And now we don't want to take on g3, because if you take, we will open up the h file, and you see this rook will become active. And if we go castling, white will launch a terrible attack against black's king. So we cannot take on g3. This is just not possible. What can we do? We can go castling. This is, I would say, would be the most common move to be played here now. Go castling. What else could we be doing? We could do castling. I think castling is the main move. We could also make a move like queen c7, and then we are trying to plan to maybe to go e5 later on. But after that, so bishop g3 is absolutely a main move. You can also go knight d5 if you want to. You can also even go like this. But I think this is not so right to play, because there will be pressure against the pawn on d4. We can go queen b6, and we are putting very much pressure. You cannot defend the pawn with here, because we would just grab it. And if you take on c5, I guess we just can go and take on b2. You are getting not such a nice pawn structure. So let's go back. I expect your opponent to go bishop g3. I'm quite sure he will play bishop g3 here. This is the most common move to be played. And you don't want to take here, because after you're taking, black will have a grip of this pawn, and black will plan to go e5 and free the position like that. Yeah, so Anna is almost making the performance of her rating. She's losing like 2.4, which is just almost nothing. It's very, very little. And so here we have it, bishop g3. This was played. This is absolutely the main move to be played here. And now what Anna should not do, she shouldn't take on g3. This is actually what she shouldn't do here. And we have this in lots of position with tension. The pieces are looking at each other, and you say, and you don't take the other piece. And we could see here now, if white took on d6, queen takes d6. Castling was played very quickly. We can see how Anna is playing quickly. Bishop d3 was played, and the move I like here now is queen c7. This is a move I would like to be played here now. Queen c7, and we are planning e5. This is a move I would like to play here now. But after queen c7, there are lots of moves. You can even go, oh no, queen c7 is possible. You have d takes c5. Queen c7 would be a mistake. Queen c7 is a mistake here now. So this is actually, and this is why we cannot go for e5 with a knight on c6. Yes, I forgot that. I wanted to play this, but then you have this move and this, and you're forcing us to take here. And maybe I'm not sure we'll get this pawn back, but you will have this attack here now. No, this I wouldn't like to play. This is already more pleasant for white. So queen c7 is not a good move. I will expect Anna to go. Anna can go queen e7. This is the same plan to go e5, but then we will see knight e5 here, probably. And now if we go queen c7 attacking the pawn, we will defend it like this. And we have this way of playing here. This is absolutely possible to be played, and we can go maybe b6, knight f5. But so let's see. So queen c7 is not possible to be played here now. And I myself, I forgot about it. And so we have to be a little bit careful. I would actually say that I like this position for white. I'm not so fond of this position for black. It's absolutely fine to be played, but I don't like to keep this bishop here on c8. And her opponent is going to go knight e5 and f4 later on. So and it's not sure her opponent is going to go castle next move. He can go, if white was to play, he can play knight e5. He can go castle. Can Anna go knight e7 now? It looks a little bit strange before f4 is played. No, I don't think so. So maybe it's b6 a normal move. But after b6, could knight e5 be held here, bishop b2? Maybe we are keeping and we have f4. But when f4 comes, yeah, we go knight e7. We want to bring the knight to f5. And like this. And with a move like this, we're also planning knight e4. So this is actually forced to be played. And we can do like this. Can you see? And the plan is, if you go something here, we will have a grip of e4. So this is a common way of playing. What did Anna play? She played queen e7. This is not a move I like so much. Now we will absolutely see knight e5. I think he will play this immediately. I didn't like in queen e7. Now Anna needs to go because she is losing time with this. But she wants to play quickly. But knight e5 was coming. And because the problem is, Anna, if she wants to take on e5, she wants to take with a knight. She can go knight d7, but after knight d7, f4, you can't go f6. Maybe we have, I'm not, I think, can we play this here? We have check here now. Oh, sorry, check here, king here, knight g6. Maybe this is only, this is nothing because it's not a mate. It would only be a mate if you go queen f7. Yeah, then we have a mate. But we would just go here and you don't have more pieces. to play with. So this is probably okay to be played. Only after f5 we are not allowed to take it. We would just bring in another piece. It would be better not to do that, but we can go back. But let's go back. So queen e7 95, and that's it. Just a fight about this e5 square. Remember, these are the 4 central squares which are very important. So Anna go queen e5, queen e7, and now with queen e7 she was planning e5. If White would allow Anna to go e5, he would be Anna would free her position, and this is why he go knight e5. And Anna cannot take it with a knight. This would just lose the game. It's a fork, and she doesn't want to take it with the bishop. You remember, we don't want to give away the bishop so easily. Anna can play like this, but she will remain with the passive bishop. She has exchanged her good bishop, and she would prefer a player position like this, having exchanged a knight instead of the bishop. So what can she do here? She can do queen c7, forcing f4, and playing this maneuver here. This is what she can do, actually. But then she has to waste a tempo, because after queen c7, of course, this is not considered we will just grab it. It's not possible any longer. You can take on c6 here, but we take just back with the queen. If you take here, yeah, we take on c5 with whatever we want, and this is fine. We just avoid taking on g3, so we don't want to open the file here. Knight 5 was played. I do hope Anna had a good sleep today. I don't know how it was, because it's so important. This is actually the most important preparation, to sleep well, because we need so much energy. Maybe we can resist 1 hour or 2, but resisting a long game without having the right energy is not at all easy. And it's also very difficult to calculate well, to take good decisions if you haven't had a good sleep. But I would also say, after breakfast, it's so also important to have had a good breakfast. And I think lots of players forgets about that, how important it is to eat before the game. But I do know some players who doesn't eat before the game, but I am so astonished that they manage to play, and some of them are playing very well, nevertheless. Yeah, we can see the podium behind. We can see some feet behind. And it's very, very exciting to see the players at the board. Also, some players, you can see the feet, they are moving them quite a lot. So we see the podium, we see the top players there, but we can only see their shoes, not so much more. And so I actually don't know who the players are sitting there more than it has to be some of the top players. And this is a tournament with classical time control, the most common classical time control used in tournaments, both in open tournaments, also I would say in most of FIDE, the World Chess Federation's tournaments. So they are playing with, they need to make 40 moves in 90 minutes. After that, they will get half an hour for the rest of the game. And this half an hour extra after 40 moves is so valuable. It's so important. You will have time maybe to go to the bathroom, take something to drink, maybe just to get a deeper understanding of the position. It just helps a lot. And all the time, they are getting half minute per move. And this is something we can have when we are using the digital clocks. And the digital clocks were introduced, I would say, around 30 years back. But I know in some countries, actually in Sweden, we were playing with the digital clocks, but without extra time, quite for a long time. And that was very strange. But now I would say that almost in all tournaments, you are playing with extra time. But there are some tournaments, they decide not to give extra time per move. But I really love the idea with extra time per move, as I am a person who also use my time a lot, and I need this half minute extra. And so we have a London. Anna, this is the second time Anna plays a London, but it's quite a different London here from the other game she played. before, where she got out with the bishop. We got an endgame. Anna got, it was just very, very, she got more active. Here Anna has got to a little bit more passive position. And let's see if Anna will find a good way to handle this. And Anna is having, yes, she has 5 out of 8. I think that's a very, very good score. She has won against 5 opponents. They have all been lower rated than her. She has lost against 2 higher rated opponents, and she has lost against 1 who was lower rated, a young boy from Portugal. And it's very curious that in these 9 games, 3 of Anna's opponents, 1/3 are born 2011. So she's playing against 3 very, very young players, and they are from 3 different countries. One was from Portugal, one is from Lithuania. She played against him yesterday, and today she's facing a young player from Hong Kong, but it might be that he's living in Portugal, because it could be that he, on the FIDE list, on the World Chess rating list, that he is already written as a player from Portugal. But on the list from the organizer, they have written him. He's playing for Hong Kong. When I was a kid and when I was facing a Hot who played this c3, the 3rd move, Anna's opponent played here a long time ago, London was considered a very boring opening, and that was why you didn't want to face it with black. And I think that was a little bit an idea of white to get your opponent to get bored. But it's also a good opening in that sense that you don't have to know forced lines so much. You know, you're putting up the pieces in the same way, and this, what white has done, are all common moves. White has done these all common moves here now. And we can see that he has been speeding out the moves. He's still sitting there at the board. He's still sitting, very well focused, but he has been playing this very, very quickly. So he's putting pressure on the time. I do hope Anna had a good sleep. I don't know how it was, but she looks a bit tired, I would say. She really looks a bit tired, but I do hope she had a good sleep. So what would I like? I would like Queen e7 here now. I cannot see another move. We can go knight e7. After knight e7, you have f4. And after knight e7, you have f4. Anna could go f6 now here now. She can play this, but I think she will. This is nothing to be scared of. We go just g6. And if you take here with something, whatever, we will just defend. This is absolutely nothing to be worried about. If you go like this, take here and here, we go queen h7. You can take here and you can take, and I guess we take, I'm not sure which piece to take back. Maybe with this. So what do we have here now? We have an endgame where white has a rook and 2 pawns against a knight and a bishop. But black is actually fine. Here, black is actually fine because normally in an endgame, rook and 2 pawns against a knight and bishop could be fine. But black has the bishop pair and white has a bad bishop. It would be better for white to have the white square bishop. And why is it bad? Because all the pawns are on the same squares, which makes this bishop not playing so well. So, but I don't think, so knight d7 could be a move, but I think Anna would be so scared of this. But this is absolutely nothing to be scared of because after knight g6, we move the queen. We have 2 square. Queen 8 is probably the best looking at this. And there is, you can try to go something like this and to come back. But now we can make a move like rook g8 and we are just keeping, we are just keeping our extra piece. But it's a little bit scary to be played. But her opponent would not, if you take an h7, it's because you want to play for a mate, not that you want to try to make a perpetual. So what are the moves I consider? Knight b7. I don't like bishop d7 because this is the square for a knight. So knight d7 is a move I like. I like queen c7 also. These are the moves I would like here to be played here for Anna. Queen c7 or knight d7, they're not more. I'm not so fond of taking here. If Anna takes here, opponent will always take with the e-pawn. And because her opponent doesn't want Anna maybe to start, because maybe here even we can take like this. And maybe this, we get some square. We're losing the bishop, but we get some squares for the knight. And maybe we can go, maybe bishop d7. We will just dream of changing this one for this one. Changing the white square bishop. And then I would love to play black here. I would really love. If I could take this one away against this one, I would love to play this position with black. So the moves I can consider is queen c7, knight d7. These are moves I don't like to take here. White will take back like this. And when the queen comes to e2, you will have more strength of e5. This will actually just help her opponent. It will absolutely help her opponent. Anna took an e5. Yeah, no, I don't like this move. I don't like. She took an e5. She took it like this. She's going now to play. She was so annoyed. And why did she take now? She didn't want her opponent to be able. Her opponent will absolutely take with the pawn. Absolutely with the pawn. Because, and now Anna will go knight d7. And the problem here is that white is having, yes, very, very pleasant position. The question is now, how is her opponent going to defend e5? Anna, he's not going. Anna, he can go actually castling. He can do this because after a position like this, you can play this. But this would actually just, you will get the pawn back, but this would free the position. And maybe b6, bishop a6. Black is equal pawns, but black is very happy in this position. Bishop will come out. We are getting away the control of e5. So this was played here. Knight d7 was played. And will he go f4 or will he go knight f3? I expect him to go f4. And what will Anna do here now? Will she go f6? Try to challenge here. But he can actually go knight f3. And if Anna is grabbing here, he can play this position. And we see the problem is, again, for Anna, she doesn't have this one. If she could take away this bishop against that bishop, she would be fantastically fine. But this bishop is not playing. How is she going to make some active play? And her opponent is planning for e4, opening up the position. Is she going to go something like this? Maybe, or maybe there could be, I don't know, are there some tactics here now? Queen g4, bringing in with knight. Now knight g5 is getting like a huge threat. Oh no, this is getting scary. We cannot go h6 because then we have a move like this. No, this is very, very scary. So I'm just, let's see here now. I'm worried about the position for Anna. This was played. We will absolutely see f4 on the board. I'm sure we will see f4 on the board. Anna is threatening to take a valuable central pawn. Her opponent will not lose a pawn because he can win a pawn back on h7, but it will benefit Anna to exchange this pawn on the side against a central pawn, and she will absolutely be fine there. And I am Pia Cramling. I am Grandmaster Pia Cramling. I forgot to say that. I am Anna's mother. And so I am here commenting. I've been commenting the second half of the tournament. And the first half, we had Grandmaster from Norway, John Ludvig Hammer. And the next tournament after this, for both Anna, also for me, will be the Chess Olympiad held in Budapest, starting in close to 2 weeks. And there, John Ludvig Hammer, he will be back and comment on Anna's game, and I believe also on my games. And the Chess Olympiad is a team tournament, a very, very beautiful team tournament with so many teams from all countries all over the world. And there is an open class, and there is also a woman class. And Anna and me, we will play in the Swedish woman team. So here we have the position. Anna is putting pressure against here. We can see, will he go f4 or knight f3? If he go knight f3, Anna can go f6 here now, take here. And the question is, how is she going to take back? She needs to take back with a knight, I believe, because if she takes back here, maybe castling e5, there will be this e4, c4. And this will actually be good for her opponent. Why is this so good for her opponent? It's not so easy to see why this is so good. It looks like maybe there could be, yeah, we have these problems. We have problem with the e5 here now. So this pawn is becoming weak. But this is far away. So, but I'm sure we'll see f4. I think f4 is a stronger move. It's absolutely a stronger move than knight f3, because after knight f3, f6, Anna will get rid of this pawn. Maybe her opponent can go queen c2, because this would probably not be good at all. You have knight h4, and there's no good way of defending against knight g6. We can go only here, but after knight g6, and you're taking with the bishop, e4, this bishop will absolutely come into the game, and white is just having an exchange more. This is not possible to be played. So, yeah, pawn under attack can be defended with f4, can be defended with knight f3. These are the only two moves I would consider for an opponent. I wouldn't consider this, because we can just take it. We take it with the d knight, because this one is having more control in the center here. And this is absolutely now fine for Anna, because there is no, with the pawn on f7, there is no danger that with the knight coming to h4, and also can go here. Here, this would just absolutely improve Anna's position. So Anna's opponent needs to defend the pawn on e5, and so he has only two moves to consider, f4 or knight f3. And here, for the first time in the game, he's taking some time. Also for me, I must say, it's a little bit tough with the morning round after such a long game yesterday. I think Anna finished around 9 o'clock local time, and after that she needed to have a dinner to relax, and then yeah, she has this game coming this morning. Of course, it's more or less the same for all the players. Maybe if you have had a shorter game, maybe it could be easier, but anyway, it's just very, very tough. But of course, you need to have these morning rounds. And so Anna is having 5 out of 8, exactly the same points as her young opponent. And the pairing system is made like that only in the first, in the rounds 2, 3, maybe 4, not in the first round, of course, no one has any points. But after that, they had a very special pairing you can have in some tournaments, where actually some players play against each other with different points. But later on, the pairing system is looking for players to play with the same number of points, and also so they're changing colors. And Anna started the tournament with the black, and she has been changing color all the way. Black, white, black, white, black, white, until today when she's playing black again. And I don't know if her opponent has done the same thing. But probably he was the one who... Here we have on the board. This was absolutely the best move to be played. What will he play, and what will Anna play here now? Will she go f6? Probably f5 is the best way of playing. The pawn on f5 will protect her king side better when the pawn on than the pawn. So I guess Anna will go f6 or f5. f5 is probably stronger. f6 knight f3, and it's not a good idea to take here. This can cause her actually problems. I don't know if you can try to make something like this. So, but we see, and now this could be a plan to be played. After queen b1, we will actually need to go, I'm not sure. If you go g6, there could be an attack here. Could it be an attack? Maybe it will be. No, we cannot go g6. There will be bishop coming here. No, we need to go h6. But knight h4 later on, this doesn't work. We have some tricks here now. Knight to e5, sorry. So maybe h6, castling, bishop d7. And maybe this is a position to be played. Maybe this is actually possible to be played. So if Anna goes f6, so f6 or f5 are the two moves I would like Anna to play here now. She can also go c4, knight c5. But is it better than to have the pawn on f6 or f5. I would prefer to have the pawn on f5. I would actually prefer to go this. She's not scared that her opponent will take here now, castling. She can play a position like this. This is absolutely fine. Now we all of a sudden see this bishop is coming up. And look at the pawn structure. We have 4 here, we have 2 here. White has 1, 2, and 3. Black has a very pleasant position, even though white has the bishop pair, but this backward pawn makes the position more pleasant. And finally, this bishop on c8, this passive bishop, is coming up. So I expect Anna to go f6 here. This is what I expect her to go. No, I don't like knight b6 because this knight doesn't have a future here. If you want to bring this knight to some active square, I like this and knight c5. But I would prefer to go here. I actually prefer to go to play with this f pawn. I think f5 is the way I would like to be played, castling, and maybe c4 here now and go knight c5, try to use this square on e4. We are having a very passive bishop here. We're putting all our pawns on white square, but this bishop is not so great. The problem is, and here white can just try to open up the position here. Because if we go something like this, and we will have in the end a4. This is just because we don't have a6. We would love to have a6, but we don't have it because of take on b5. Now I'm very far away, but I will go back. But I want Anna to go f6 or f5. I just think I would love f5. With f5, her pawn, her king is more safer. We are blocking the bishop. We are taking control of e4 square. So f5 is the move I would like to see on the board here now. So Anna is facing a young opponent. He's born 2011. And curiously, this is the third time Anna is facing an opponent born that year. So Anna has played 3 young, very, very young players. She has played 2, and she's playing the third one today. And also because later on, white can have a plan with e4, just to take away the double pawn. And that's why I like f5 to be played. I'm not sure, is it better? Is this, I don't think this would be a move to be played, because now knight b6 would be a way of playing this. Now the knight is okay here because it's attacking c4. If we go b3, we might even start some we get all of a sudden very much activity here now. Now this would be a dream. So yeah, f5 is the move I would like to see on the board. So Anna is speeding up. She has been playing quicker. Her opponent has also played very quickly, and I think it's because this, when you're playing London, this is probably because you like to play London. Lots of times you're putting up the pieces, so you get feeling for the positions, and so you get to play it lots of times. And that's why he has been playing this very quickly. Only used 6 minutes plus the 5.5 minutes he had got for his extra move. And we can see how focused Anna is in the game. I don't think Anna is so happy about this position because it's very passive for her. And Anna likes to be active. She likes to be active. Yeah, how she can activate. For me, the way of activating is go knight c5 and this, but then you will start with f5. But the problem with this knight f3 taking here now is that this, now maybe we can go here and knight c4. This is actually after castling, maybe bishop d7. This is a way of taking control here. Anna played. What did she play? I expect her to play f6. She played f5. This is the move I liked most of everyone. She played f5. And why? Because if you go f6 and f5, you lose the tempo. And she's also showing that she wants to have a grip of one of these very important central square. We can see now Anna is taking control of this very important e4 square. What will her opponent play here now? It will be very, very exciting to see. It could be, I think, knight f3. With knight f3, maybe he can annoy Anna simply with bishop h4, so she cannot go anything here. Knight f3 could be a possibility. And after that, but I'm so happy that she went f5 because here we have the position. You see now, white can make en passant. This is absolutely possible. This is, you can make it, so you can take away the pawn like this if you want to. But with f5, she is closing the diagonal for the bishop. That could be something very, very dangerous. So that's why she played f5. And in my youth, long time ago, it wasn't common that young players played London. It was more players, grown up or normally elderly player. But all of a sudden, all these kids, everyone is playing London. And I guess Magnus and other very strong players who has been playing it has made it so popular, and it's just becoming one of the most popular openings. And I guess most, if you say London, I think lots of players know what it means. Bishop f4, out with the bishop to f4. Yeah, today so many players playing London, and I remember when Hot played this setup against me a long time ago. It was just very unpleasant, but it was also something I very, very seldom had to face. And that was only 30 years. 80s, that was close to 40 years back. Yeah, this is a close position, and this is why I think that before we didn't see this often among young players. It's a very close position. Normally when you are young, it's easier to play open position. Also when you're young, it's just, so I actually recommend young players when you're starting to go out with e4. I think with e4 you are getting more open positions, and this is also what I was taught a long time ago when I started with chess, to play e4. And so that's why before it was not so common, but now these days everyone is playing London. I might take up it myself one day also. And now he's taking a bit of time. I'm happy to see that. He has been spending some minutes, and it would be good if he's not playing so quickly. But we could see that he's not playing so quickly also, so he's catching up a little bit with Anna's time. I don't like when there's such a huge time difference. What do I expect him to do? I expect him to go either knight f3 or to go castle. These are the two moves I expect him to play here now. One of these two moves. What more could he try to do? I am not sure what he could try to do. It's not, this is very important that this pawn is on g7. If Anna, let's say we make knight f3 and I go g6. Then all of a sudden, we can go here also. But we have this idea, maybe, okay, we can go h5. No, maybe I'm wrong. Because after h4, we can block this with h5. We can block it here with h5. So it's not coming in, but white will have this square, and this bishop will remain here. But it's very good that this pawn stays here. The pawn on g7 is at least, we have at least one pawn. We have two pawns on black squares. We have also a7 on black squares. So we have a bit of control of the black squares, but black is missing the black squared bishop. The same position with the black squared bishop would be an improvement for black. And especially if we could have changed this bishop for a black squared bishop, this position would absolutely be fine for black. Yes, c4 is c4 for white. Yeah, if white goes c4, but then I like knight b6. Now, normally I'm not happy to put a knight on b6. Is one reason why I'm not so happy about the cow opening to play it. But here is the difference, because this knight is attacking this pawn, and if you take here, yeah, we can take back. We can take back both ways, but we take back with the knight, because taking back like this, we would give a huge pass pawn, and this is something which would remain into the endgame. This could be just very bad. But we bring in the knight to the center, and this is absolutely putting pressure on f2. This position absolutely fine. So if white goes c4, I'm quite sure he will not do that. He has it played. Then Anna goes knight b6. I hope she goes knight b6. And this knight is getting to make it work. But let's see, I think knight f3, castling, these are the two natural moves for me to be played here now for white. One of them is very natural for me to be played here for white. And what if it goes knight f3, then maybe this is the plan Anna should choose, but it's not so easy to play this. And you can go here and try, we can go queen e8, and we have rook g1. We can start an attack like this. Wow. So it is actually possible I forgot about this. I really forgot about this. In this position, white can actually try to start an attack with getting g4 in. And because it's very blocked here now, well, black needs to get some counterplay, needs to get this bishop out. This bishop is not so easy to get out at all. Then we need to go, we need to bring the knight to b6. But if c4 is not played, the knight is not so good on b6. But f5 was absolutely, it was the move I liked most for black, controlling e4, blocking the bishop. And even though we have, and now it is more difficult for white to attack Anna's king. If white wants to open up the king side, it will need to be with a g4 move coming at some moment. I think white's king should be on the king side. I think so. But you can, but now when it's blocked, it can still remain here on e1. But I think white's king should be on the king side. And actually, white can play all over the board. Because if Anna start playing here, it could be that the white will open up on the queen side also. So I think, and if you're planning some g4, you can go castle king h1, and then you can go a move like g4 also. So I think the white's king should be on the king side. H4. H4 could be a move, yeah, but H4 is a very difficult move to be played. I guess the idea is to go H4, H5, maybe to put the bishop on H4, and then later to go G4. Yeah, this is absolutely a way of playing. And the idea is to go H5, bishop H4, and then later G4. So this is possible to be played, but it's a very difficult move to be played here now. I wouldn't say this is such a human move to be played H4. I just do hope Anna had a good breakfast also. And but I think both of them looks very tired when they are sitting there at the board. I know, I remember when I had been during the years when I played tournaments, the rounds has been held in the afternoon, and then comes the morning rounds, and I could see that normally in the morning rounds the games are so much slower, the moves are made so much slower, and there are also I think more mistake, but it's just so human. It's a part of it, of course. And so the moves I expect is knight f3 and castling. I don't expect h4. It could be h4 is a fantastic good move. The plan with h3 is to go h5, bishop h4, and then go g4 to blow up the king side. And then in the end, probably this king, you can put it on the queen side, it could be. You can also maybe let the king be on e2. That's true. If you play this plan, the king will not go to the king side. That is true. Yeah, a white can castle. I would say castle is a very normal move to be played. Castling here now. And how is Anna going to try to play? She can go a5 if she wants to. The plan with a5 is to do something like this. Maybe can we try to go b6 and then bishop a6? But we had queen a2, and we are just stopping the bishop from coming up. But maybe we can but we will always have to. We get this square, but we give also very beautiful square here for white. But this is maybe not so good because all of a sudden we have knight e4. This bishop, you see, standing behind all the pawns. All of a sudden, black is fine. We have this b5, b4 plan. So go back here now. So Anna needs to find activity. She played f5, which I liked very much. And we can see her opponent has been spending, I think he spent like 12 minutes, something like that. He has been spending some time after Anna's last move. Could you believe? Maybe it's not 10 minutes, but he has been spending some time. And I'm just happy to see that. So Anna having 5 out of 8. She has won 5 games. She hasn't made any draws, and she has lost 3 games. He took on f6. This was very surprising. This was very surprising. Now it's important how Anna takes back, actually. And she needs probably to take with the knight. Is she going to go knight g4? This is not a good move. We can actually, is it a good move? Because we can play like this. If you take here now, we have knight g4, and we are getting some threats. If you're coming here, we can take on e3. So this is fine. He took on f6. I would say this is his first mistake. Now, knight take f6 is absolutely the main move to be played. The knight need to be on f6. If you're coming queen here now, I guess we will just go castling. We cannot go e5. We will just grab it. So this is not a good move. I do hope Anna will take with the knight. So he took on f6. This was the first move. I don't think is the strongest for white. But Anna needs to take back with the knight. And we can see Anna has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces to take back with on f6. And that can make it more difficult. And also because Anna wants to control e5. But knight take f6 is a very good move. If her opponent go castling, we will go e5. And we are very happy. And after knight take f6, could he wants to go e4? But we go e5 anyway. We are going after a move like this. No, we have this check. So this is absolutely fine. Can you go castling here now? But I just think this should be fine for Anna to be played. Yes, we are getting out with our pieces. We are getting some activity. And this bishop is coming up. This bishop is in the game. So, knight take f6. I do hope Anna will play knight take f6. I don't mind if she spends some time here, but it's very, very important. And why is it important? Because with knight take f6, one is that this bishop will come out. One is she's planning e5. And the knight, remember, there is this is one of the first moves we make in the beginning. We put the knight on f6. It's controlling lots of central square here. g4 is not central, but control these 2 central square, but control lots of squares. And it's a very, very good defender of our king. There are no tactics against h7. Not at all. So knight take f6 is a very, very important move to be played here now. And after, I think her opponent wants to go here, but we have a5 anyway. And if you take here now, we go knight g4. We have a threat against e3, a threat here. Queen d2, we can just take here now. And a position like this, maybe you make something like this, and we can even go knight c4, but this is crazy. But we should just defend. Maybe we can, how should we defend this? We cannot defend it in such a good way. Maybe we can make a slow move. I don't know. Maybe this and bishop b5 here now. We can actually play this move, but this is just very difficult to see queen e4 and just tactics like this, but not at all easy to see. There are lots of crazy tactics here now. Let's go back. So he took, but Anna she took back with the knight. She took back with the knight. This is the absolutely best move, the normal move, the movie we have to play. And Anna, she did that also, and that is. And now her plan is to go e5. And I expect her opponent to go knight f3 to have a better control of e5. But Anna can go e5 anyway. She can go e5 anyway. And when Anna gets e5 to be played, finally this bishop is coming out. And that's what she wanted to do. So, and here we see the knight controlling e4, d5, also defending the king. The knights are on his best squares now. This knight is now, after what have happened, standing on his best square, because this knight control e5, this knight take control e4, also defending d5. And Anna's next move is to go e5. I don't know, if you go something like c4, I think we can go e5 anyway. And you take on d5, we can even take back here now. We're not scared of a pin. We have bishop e6. If you go something like this, we have knight a5. And we can see that all of a sudden everything becomes very good for Anna with the king in the middle. So Anna played knight take f6. Oh, wow, that was very natural. It was absolutely the most natural move. But when you have different possibilities, it's easier to go wrong, and Anna could take back with 4 pieces. But this was the right one to take back with. So what do you expect? I expect knight f3 from her opponent. Her opponent can go castling. Her opponent can go knight f3. I would guess that her opponent took the pawn. It took away the pawns on the f5. It changed his e5 pawn because he doesn't like to play so much closed position. And when you're young, it's easier to play open position. The closed position are quite difficult. They can become quite boring. So this is my guess. I don't know that that was the reason why he wanted to take on f6. But it was not the strongest plan for white. Mm. Hmm. Yeah, and I'm very happy to be here with you commenting. I couldn't comment in the beginning as I had some problems with my back, but it's just so much better, and really so much better now. So I'm very, very happy for that. So yeah, what can he play? Yes, totally. Castling, knight f3, e4 or c4. All these 4 moves. I want Anna to go e5 next move. Is there something that could stop e5? No, I don't know. I don't think so. Whatever he does, I want Anna to go e5 here now, the next move. Yes, if Anna wins the game, she will gain rating. If she makes a draw, she will lose a bit of rating. If she loses, she will lose a little bit more of rating. Because when you're facing a play with less rating, you are losing more than you would win. So if Anna loses, she will lose more than if she wins, then she would win, because you're facing a player with a less rating. But it's not such a big difference between Anna and her opponent. It's just like 48 points. That is not very much, I would say. So e5 is coming. Remember, these are the central squares. And now finally, white has lost the grip of this e5 square. So Anna will be able to go e5 in the future. Yes. Yeah, thank you for all the advice for my back. It just become much better than before. I guess it's, this is things that can be coming. But yeah, so I will really need to take care of it. But it's just so much better, and I'm just very, very happy for it. And actually, yeah. So, and commenting here has actually been good when I was feeling better, because when you comment or when you play chess, you forget about anything else. And that is just so and that is just one of the beauties of chess, this focus, this forgetting what is happening outside the chessboard. So I just think whatever he does, Anna should go e5. Okay, if he goes b4, no, we will just grab the pawn. We will absolutely grab the pawn. But in general, if he go bishop h4, yeah, we can also go e5. This is no problem. There is no way to attack it. And you can go castling. We can take here. And now you have to be careful. This would be a mistake because we have a check here and we would grab the bishop. So you have to be careful here now. So let's go back. So bishop h4, there is no sense of pinning the bishop, pinning Anna's knight here now. And after bishop before e5, if you take here now, we can just take back with the rook. We are not scared of anything like this. We go g6. We can also go, but g6 is a good move because we're going to take on f4 next move. So this is just very, very good here. And now Anna went up. I do hope she go and take something so she has more energy. They have been playing for an hour and 15 minutes. You need to have energy for the game. So I do hope she go and take something to drink, maybe even to eat, because to play these games, which normally last 3-4 hours, yes, that's very, very important. And that's really very important. And so now he's taking some time. Knight take f6 was quite a logical way of taking back. It was the best way of taking back. We have the two knights on their best squares. We can see that this is an active knight. Now in this position, this would be much better for black to have, to white to have. The pawn on f2, then on f4. Now, with what have happened, this is actually worse. With the pawn on f2, the king is more safer. This is not a backward pawn, and the bishop is playing more. So white, but we are of course not allowed to go back with the pawns. We are only allowed to go forward with them. And we are allowed to eat and drink during the game. We are not allowed to eat at the board because we can... it's not so nice to do that, eat at the board when your opponent is thinking, but we can have something to eat and go a little bit on the side and to eat it. And that's, of course, very important when the games can last such a long time. But before, it was actually allowed to be eating, and you could have an apple and made a lot of noise at the board. But now this has been changed. And of course, you don't want to spill anything on the board. That could also be happening if you were eating some bread or whatever. So yes, these things has been changed. Absolutely. But we are allowed to drink. In some tournament, they don't want they don't want it to be water on the board. They don't want it to be bottles on the board. They're scared that something will happen with the digital boards. But here we can see they have lots of space. And it's much easier for the players if they're allowed to have some water on the side or something else to drink. Because drinking is nice if you are allowed to do, even when you are sitting, you're not making any noise or anything like when you are eating. I have played Hammer. I can remember 3 games against John Ludwig Hammer. First time, he was very young. I think he was around 17. Oh, that is a long time ago. He's born 19. So he's born 90. Could it be like 2007? Yeah, I think it was around 2007. I played in the first time in Gibraltar Chess Festival. It was the last round. It was a huge, very long game. In the end, I won an endgame. I think I was an exchange up. And then after that, I faced him 2 more times, and he has beaten me twice after that. Once in Siegerman, this very beautiful, close tournament we have in Sweden, the strongest Swedish tournament, Sigeman, held in annually in Malmö with, I think normally play with 60 or 8 players. It's a smaller, close tournament, round robin, where you play all against all. I played it lots of times, but now it's like maybe 10, 15 years back, the last time. It's the strongest Swedish tournament we have, and there I faced him and he beat me, and I also lost to him, I believe it was last year, in the Swedish league. We are playing for 2 different teams in the Swedish league, and there I lost to him too. These are the 3 games I can remember against John Ludwig Hammer. So Anna has played 12 moves. Her opponent is down to the same time as her. I'm so happy to see that. I'm really so happy to see that. When he took on f6, I think his plan was knight f3 to stop e5, but probably he realized that Anna can go e5 anyway. So what is his best plan? It could be that this e5, e4 is his best plan. Anna can take here, but you cannot take back here now, because can we take on e4? Maybe this is no problem. We go here now. Can Anna try to bring out the pieces? Yes. Queen c2, and no, queen c2 would be a blunder. Look at this. The piece cannot go anywhere. So we will need to move the queen somewhere, maybe like this, and we can start a lot of activities here now. I'm not real. Maybe knight h5. Yeah, this is lots of things. But what we see is that if Anna plays e5, this bishop will enter the game, and this bishop will enter the game and not be the passive bishop it is still here now. I have finished my coffee. I'm drinking green tea and water. And I love to drink green tea and water. So that's what I'm drinking most of the time. And I just feel that I need to have lots of things to drink here for the game, because, sorry, it can be going for quite a lot of hours. And it's back to the board. I'm happy to see she is back again. I would have wished she had brought a coffee or whatever, but she didn't do that. Maybe it's not possible to take a coffee during the game, maybe only water. I do hope she has water on the side, because water is also very good to drink, so you get energy. So this is the very, very last round of MAIA International Chess Festival in Portugal. And MAIA is a town. I have made mistake before, but it's a town in north of Portugal, in the district of Porto. I myself have never been to Portugal, even though I was living many, many years in Spain, not far away. I've never been there, not for vacation. I never played there, but I played against players from Portugal, maybe mainly in Spain, because lots of them has come to play in Spanish tournament. So I played against different players from Portugal during the years. And yeah, now he takes his time. Anna cannot make a norm here, because she has faced 9 games. She has faced only 2 players with titles. And it was the first round against Campora. He's a grandmaster, and it was round number, was it 3 or 4? I think it was round number 4 when she played against, I'm sorry, I always forgetting his name, a French player with FIDE Master title. So you need to have at least 3 players with titles. You need also to make a performance. And to make Woman International Master norm, I think the performance 2,200. This is what I think it is. I need to check this up. I'm not so good of knowing the exact ratings for the different norms. But this is, of course, what Anna would love to get to become a Woman International Master. So we have different titles in chess. And this is, of course, to encourage. We all love to get new titles. And Anna is Woman FIDE Master. This is her title. And that's why you can see WFM. Knight f3 doesn't stop e5. knight f3 doesn't stop e5, but I think maybe he will play because you can go here anyway. And if you take, we have knight g4, and we can see we have a double threat here. Probably you will defend it. This is maybe not the best way to defend it. Maybe queen d2 is a better way of defending it. I guess this is the way to take it here. And we have this position, which is a bit tricky. Rook d8, yeah, you will allow your opponent to go here, but this is absolutely fine to be played. You're kicking the bishop back, and now maybe we can make knight c4. This is absolutely fine to be played. If you take here, we will play this position, and it's absolutely about equal in this. We can even go here. We are trying to bring up the bishop to c6. We would love to put the bishop on e4. So probably you will have to go rook e1, and then you will try to move this further. But this is very far away. But Anna's plan is e4, e5. And I cannot see that white can stop Anna's plan to put the pawn on e5. I think Anna should go step by step. So the next title for Anna is Woman International Master. After that, she could try to become Woman Grandmaster. And just to go step by step, it's not so easy to make the titles. You need to make... Normally, there are 3 norms. You need to do it at least 3 times. You need to bring up your rating also to get the title. So there are some achievements which you have to fulfill. And so it's not easy. To become a grandmaster is just very, very difficult. And among the women, we have around 40, maybe 41, 42 women who are grandmasters in the world, which is not at all a lot. But it is improving. When there are more women play, there are also more women becoming grandmasters. I think Anna could become a Woman International Master. To become a Woman Grandmaster, she will have to make a lot of effort. I would say that is a big step after Woman International Master. She would really have to make a lot of effort and to play her best. But I think Anna has the possibility, but it will require lots of work and lots of ambitions to have that as a big goal. And so this is what I believe. But I believe Anna absolutely has the capacity for this. I just think she has an advantage in the sense that she started with chess quite early. Already when Anna was 3, she knew how to move the pieces. And even though she has been playing chess, sometimes she didn't want to play chess. She has been a little bit up and down during the years. And then later on, when we moved to Sweden, yes, she really loved chess and she was playing so much. She was training a lot and really was very ambitious. But I do believe she can become a woman grandmaster, but it's just a big, it takes a lot of work for that. Anna's rating was 2045. The ratings are only changed once a month. So this tournament is the last day of August. I believe this tournament will not be rated for the new list. There is a new list coming out 1st of September. I cannot believe that they have time to send it in. So this tournament will probably be rated for the October list. So Anna is having the same rating now as she had when she started. And at this moment, Anna is losing 2.4 points. Yes, very, very little. So she's more or less making the performance of her rating. She's making a performance of 2030, and his rating is 2045. Yeah, thank you for giving all the ratings. What you need, the performance you need to do to get the titles. But I remember when I was playing for becoming a grandmaster, it was I got the first 2 norms, but to get the last norm was so difficult. And I could just see that I was so nervous. I was just thinking so much of making the norms and a little bit forgetting about just playing my chess. So it's just very, very psychological when you want to make the norms. You feel you are very close and you're missing it out. One time after each other. So just the best. I just believe that if you keep on working, just concentrate on playing, ratings, titles, everything will just come. automatically. The performance, you look at the rating of your opponents, and there are some way of calculating. You're looking at the ratings of your opponents and the score you had made against them. So if Anna played against a player on which has a rating of 2030 and she makes 50%, yeah, that's very clear. She's making poor performance of 2030. Now her opponent's rating has been lower, so she needs to have 5 out of 8 plus 2. Plus 2 means that she has won 2 more games than she has lost. Anna's won 5 games, lost 3 games in the first 8 rounds. And she needs to have 5 out of 8 with a rating. I don't know the average rating of Anna's opponent, but to make a performance of 2030, which Anna is doing, she needs to have 5 out of 8. So her opponent is spending so much time. He has 10 minutes less than Anna. I didn't realize it. He has 10 minutes less than Anna. And and maybe he realized that what he was planning doesn't work. Maybe he realized that. So what is he going to play here now? But he has, after taking an f6, Anna took back with a knight. He realized that his plan doesn't really work. What could it be? What could it be that is not working for him? We can also see that when Anna is planning e5, this queen stays very well with the king on e1. So this king will need to move away. That's why if you go knight f3, e5, yeah, now we're threatening a fork. You can't go castling, of course, because we have a fork. You will need to have, oh, no, e5, take care. We go knight g4. You will absolutely need to take it. And now we have a threat here. And yeah, we have been looking at this before. And this is, it's just close to equal. This is, yes, black is getting very, very happy. It's about equal because we can play e5. We can finally got the pawn to e5 and we get the bishop on c8 into the game. And queen e2 could be played. Queen e2 could be played, but after queen e2, we will go e5 anyway. If you're castling alongside, I think could this be scary? I'm not sure what we're going to do. Oh, we have bishop g4, of course. You cannot play like this. After knight f3, we will just go e4, and we are going to win material. So no, you can't go queen e2 and long castling. Also, I believe the king should be on g1 on the king side, because when Anna goes e5, probably I do believe Anna will go e5. Her opponent will take on e5, so there will be an open f line, and then the rook is very good on f1 to challenge Anna's rook here on the f line. Has he been spending 22 minutes? I think that is too much, and maybe he took on f6 a little bit too quickly, because when you take on f6, it's very good to make the decision. What will I follow up with? Anna's taking back with a knight was the most natural. It was also the strongest way to take back with the knight. Behind we can see the top boards, but we see only, we don't see the players themselves. But there are very, very much excitement in the top board. 2 players leading with 7 out of 8. That's quite amazing. And then there are some few players coming from behind. Anna's father Juan, he lost yesterday. So, I'm getting a little bit confused now. Does he have 4.5? Oh, I'm a little bit confused now. I'm also tired here, I can see. But when he lost yesterday, he doesn't have a chance to play for one of the top places any longer. So they have made 12 moves. There are still 28 moves that has to be done before they will get half an hour extra time. So they play this typical classical tournament, typical classical time control, which also will be held now in the Olympiad starting soon, which is held almost in most of the tournaments with, you need to make 40 moves in 90 minutes. and after that you are getting half an hour extra time. And all the time, this extra half minute, which is just so important, and it just have made, for me, at least for me, a revolution in chess. It makes it easier that the games is decided more on the board than on the clock. But of course, the clock will also decide the game. But at least if you have easy winning position, you should have enough time to win them. Yeah, if you play in a tournament like this, an open tournament, it could be some of the players are invited, some of the players with title could be invited, but normally all the players who are coming, they have to pay for themselves. They have to pay for themselves to be staying somewhere. If you are living in the city, yeah, you can stay at home. So it's quite a long time to play a tournament. Some players, they like to make chess vacation. So they are just combining chess. Maybe we can see in the sitting to making some tourists at the same time. But it's just very long, I would say 9 days. But you need to organize everything yourself. And of course, it's just quite a big cost if you have to travel abroad. But it's a way of traveling. It's absolutely a way of traveling if you enjoy chess. Both of them are so very, very well focused. And I think it's so nice. Anna played with so many players from lots of different countries. Behind, we see these very important digital clocks. When I was kid, we didn't have them. We had a clock. So we were playing with no extra time. We had a flag which was going up. So we normally played with 40 moves for 2.5 hours when we were playing tournaments, international tournaments. And we had a clock which, when it was 1 minute left, it was going up, the flag. And sometimes this flag could fall quicker. So that was quite, than it should do. So I was quite nervous to see the flag going up. But with the digital clocks, we know exactly the seconds we have left. And that is just... here we have, did he go knight f3? What did he play? I don't see what he played. He played e4. E4 came here now. Now Anna's e5 move is absolutely the best to be played. E4, he played e4. This is what he played. Can I see it here now? So, yeah, take a bit of time, but it was e4 coming out here. It takes a little bit of time before we see it on the digital board, but it will come up at any second. So he played e4. So what he wants to is that Anna takes the pawn, but he played e4. That was a very brave move to be do. But now I just like e5. This is very, very good to be played. And e4 was nothing wrong. We can see e5 is a very good move. He cannot take here because we give a check here now. And after a move like this, we can even go knight e5. Oh, we're having so enormous threats here now. No, this is not possible. You need to, yeah, no, you cannot play that. Maybe you can go like this, but we will go, yeah, we can play lots of things. No, you cannot play it. He played e4, and he played e4, but now for Anna, the best move is, this is, here we have, do we have it on the board? No, it's not. I don't know why the live board is not working. I will put up, I think it will come up later. He played e4. This is absolutely fine. Now he's planning e5. So Anna needs to go. This is the only really good move for her to be played. I don't like to take on e4 because look at this. We will remain with this very weak pawn. You see on e6, this bishop is just hitting the wall. This would be very nice. And if you go e5 here now, maybe you can just take it. We cannot, can we take back here now? We have queen d5. We need to go knight f7, and we have castling. And this is just, and then we have queen take b7. No, this doesn't work. This will be very bad. All of a sudden, bishop are coming out. So he played e4. He wanted to open up the position. And he played e4. He wanted to open up the position. And Anna has only one good move, and this is e5. And it's so important that this is standing here now. What he needs to do after a move like this is going castling. He needs to do it. But now, this bishop is playing. this bishop is playing. So Anna, this is absolutely here in the game. She can take here now, and he needs to take back with the rook. But then I like 95, and I don't know, if you're going back here now, maybe we can start kicking the rook and we can actually just grab on e4. This is getting absolutely fine. We are getting an extra pawn, and we are very, very happy with this. So let's see, e5 is the move. What did Anna play? She has played. No, she hasn't played. The live board is not working. He played over e4. Why is the live board not working here now? I don't know. e4 was played, and this is the position at the board. This is really the position at the board. Yeah, but the live board should be working, I would say. So we have to wait a little bit. But this is what he played, e4. I can see the move was played on the board. And did Anna play? No, I think it's Anna's move here now. She needs to go e5. If she allows e5, she will absolutely be in problems. She will be in problems. She will be much worse. Her opponents are planning e5. This is actually what her opponents are planning, e5, and just getting the pawn into Anna's camp, taking space and making her position more cramped. This knight will have to go back, and this bishop will be very difficult to get out, to get into the game. She's not allowed to do that. She shouldn't take on e4, but e5 is a very good move. And you cannot go like this. I think we would just take it. And we can take on f5. If you try to take here now, yeah, we can just take back. I'm just wondering here, rook takes. Are we scared of a move like bishop here now? No, we have this. I'm just wondering what is happening here now. But this is, again, very difficult to be played. So e4, e5. If he goes f5, this is not such an easy way of playing here now. But Anna, can she go like this here and play bishop take f5? Yeah, she can absolutely play this. The best her opponent can do is take here. And it's about equal. These pawns are not so good. We had different color bishop, but black is very, very happy here. Castling, and I guess rook to d8, or maybe queen d6, or rook to d8, and yes, or maybe queen e6, queen d5, rook. So let's go back. So, but e5 is the move. Anna needs to play, really needs to play. e4 was played. I don't know why the live board is not working any longer. I don't know why it's not working. It could be because the camera and the live board, I think they should be working together. That's what I thought. So e4 was played. e4 was played. Yeah, I tried to refresh the live board. It doesn't work. I've been doing that over and over again, but it doesn't work. And I don't know why it doesn't work here. Maybe it's because of delay, but it has been working so well all the rounds until today. So maybe the live board is not awakened yet either in this morning round. And it's 11:40 local time in Portugal, where Anna, her opponent, and all other players in MAIA chess opening is sitting. And for me, I am sitting in Stockholm. So here in European, in Central Europe, we have Central European summertime. It's 12:40 just afternoon. So this is an early last round. e4 was played. I put it on the board. This is the position, but the live board. No, it was not played. What is happening? He didn't go e4. Has he not played? I'm getting so confused here now. I'm getting so confused. Has he not played? I thought he got the pawn to e4. This is what I saw. I saw the pawn on e4. I saw the pawn on e4. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't get the live board here. Is he still thinking? Is he still thinking? I thought he went e4. I thought I saw the pawn on e4, but it's not an e4 any longer. Oh, I'm getting so confused. Is it like that he is still thinking? So then it might be that e4 is the move he's going to be playing here now. Could it be like that? I cannot see that he has made any move on the board. I cannot see that. But before it looked like e4 was played. It looked like e4 was played. Yeah, I can see that his time is down to 38 minutes. I cannot see the time on his clock. I cannot see it, but you should be able to see, yeah. I can see that it looks like he has 38 minutes. He has been spending enormous time. And if it's true that he hasn't made a move, I thought he made a move. I thought the pawn was an e4, so I'm getting a bit confused here now. It's normal to have delay in tournaments. This is one of the anti-cheating measures you have. So it's normal to have a delay of 15, maybe 10 minutes. And in most of the tournaments, and it's a way of making it more difficult with cheating. But it means that we are seeing the moves some minutes after they have been played. Yeah, so there is a 10-minute delay in this tournament, which is less than normal. 50 minutes is what I have seen in most tournaments. And this is something which was recommended a long time ago. I remember Vishanand said that you should have it in all tournaments. Vishanand, who was the world champion, I'm not sure which year he became the world champion, but he lost his title 2013 to Magnus Carlsen. And Vishanand, yeah, he's an Indian player, he's a hero in his country, and he is, I believe he's the reason why we see so many strong players from India these days. Yes, Anna's time management, that is enormous. She is having so much more time than her opponent. She is having so much more time than her opponent. I can't believe it. This is incredible. But it's only the last move. After taking the pawn, after Anna blocked the diagonal with f5, her opponent made a move en passant, which is a bit unusual move. It's an unusual move in chess, but you can do it. And after that, the position opened up. But Anna is, I do hope she's planning e5. This is the way for free the position for black. And there is no way I can say, and here we had e4 on the board. Here we have it on the board. Let's see if the live board will be working. I can see it on the board now. I can see it on the board, and now it comes here, e4. This is actually a very important moment. Her opponent is down to 36 minutes, and I'm getting so exciting now here. I'm getting so exciting. Anna needs to go e5. e5 is the only good move for her. If she goes something else, she will get into problem. And e5, and then we can see with the queen here now, there is no time for white to take here because we have this. And this would actually be winning already for Anna. So after he played e4, his plan with e4 is to go e5, to push Anna's knight back, to get more space. And if this pawn move is made, she will be, if this pawn move is made, she will, Anna, this, I don't like this move, knight d5, queen d2, we're keeping everything under control. And, you know, e5 would not be working. We have bishop e4 here, and you win a piece. You can even go like this. We don't have this because you have time to take here with a check, or you could even go, sorry, you could even go c4. No, this doesn't work. So for Anna, there is only one move to be played here now. It's e5. Taking on e4 would give white a very nice advantage, allowing white to go. This is the plan with e4, to put the pawn on e5, would also give white a very nice position, because this bishop would again be playing here. White and black, white would take a lot of space, and white, Anna's knight would be pushed back to d7. And where is this poor bishop going? No, it doesn't have a good square to come out. So this is why Anna needs to go e5. She needs to go e5 in this position. The highest rated opener Anna defeated is a player who was very close to 1900. I think he had 1899. So Anna has been facing, in these 9 rounds, she has been facing 7 players with less rating. Today, there is not such a huge difference. It's 48 points between Anna and her opponent, Chin Chang from Hong Kong, or maybe Portugal. Yeah, I'm a little bit unsure, actually, which country he's playing for. But anyway, so Anna has played against, but she was very close to win against Daniel Campora the first round. She had such a beautiful position, winning position, but it's not enough to have winning position. We need to bring them down. And she went wrong. And then it was a rook and game, which was a draw. But that, I would say, when you are older player, Campora is a bit older than me, you are more experienced, you're maybe more happy to play rook and games. And then Anna went wrong, and finally she lost that game. So the highest rated player Anna has beaten is a player close to 1900, if I'm not wrong. Let's see. What will Anna play? I just hope she will not somehow fall asleep. We can see, I think her opponent went up, and that was very good to do. He has been thinking so long. I think he must have taken more than half an hour for that move. Maybe, did he have 52? Yeah, he took so much time for that move. Maybe was it something like 30, 35 minutes, very, very long time for, or was it only 20 minutes, 57? I don't know. I think he just was spending very, very much for the move before he just played on the board. So my next tournament will also be the next tournament for Anna. It will be the Chess Olympiad coming up very, very soon. Very excited about that. It's just such a beautiful tournament. I told you before, it's one of my favorite tournaments. I do like very much tournaments where it's open for all category of players. You can see the best players in the world playing in the Olympiad. We will also see players who doesn't have so high rating. Some players will be without rating, and we will see players from all over the world. So the Chess Olympiad is the chess own Olympiad. It's not connected with the sport Olympiad. And chess, in some countries, chess is a sport. In other countries, it's not. It's very different from country to country, actually. But I would love to see chess become an Olympic sport. I think that would make a huge impact. And actually, in my own country, I think it would make a huge, huge impact that we would need. So that is a little bit one of my dreams. So move 13, e4 was played. E4 was played. What will Anna do? One of these moments, I'm very scared. If she doesn't go e5, she will get into problem. And I don't want to see her getting into problem because she has just solved the problem with her f5 when taking back on f6 with the knight. So if she goes e5, she's absolutely in the game. It's about an equal position. It's about an equal, I don't know, it's tiny better for white. But it's just, no, I would say it's about equal. And she is getting this bishop into the game. She is getting the bishop. And if you go here and you take, we're going here, we're grabbing the bishop, you take here. Yeah, you can go knight f3, but we just go, I don't know, queen c7, queen e7. I'm not sure where the queen is baby. Maybe here, we're not scared of a move like this because we go knight g4. And we see there is a hole here. We're going to take the pawn here also. No, you cannot try to get the pawn on e5 like this. You want the pawn to be an e5 when it's supported by f pawn. But after a move like this, you don't want to have a pawn like this, queen f4, and you don't want to take like this. We have a huge rook coming here now. And after a move like this, I guess we can play something like this. We have a check here, and we cannot go rook f2 because we are just getting some material. They're very, very far away. But I want to show that if Anna goes e5, she's bringing this piece also into the game. She's getting lots of activities. So there will be tactics. There will be tactics working for white, but there will also be tactical ideas working for black. So Anna has 56 minutes, a little more than 56 minutes for the rest of the game. And it's just so important that she makes e5 here now. So this is one of the critical moments. I'm not worried if Anna takes time here now, but it's just such important moment. And it's quite easy move to make, I would say, with the king coming here. You go e5, and yeah, you're not scared of this because we will just take here, and we can just grab this one here and go bishop f5. We are very happy to play this position, and if you do like this, we will stay with an extra pawn, and a position like this. White will need to put the king on the king side. On the queen side, there is not possible to castle. Maybe I don't know, maybe we go here, and after here we can just go rook d8. We have an extra pawn. We are absolutely happy with this. So go back. This is not the position, but I do hope Anna will go e5. I do hope Anna will go e5 because it's such an important move. And I told you before, if she plays something else, she will become worse. Then white will achieve what white wants to. And so this is again what to think of. What do my opponent wants to do? He doesn't want to take here. Let's see, Anna makes a little bit no more. He doesn't want to take here because she would absolutely be with the game. But if she makes a little no more, he would go e5, knight e7, and he would have a fantastic position, really a fantastic position. Queen c7, she needs to go h6, and we can maybe bring this knight up. We have lots of way of playing. This would just be very, very good for white. No, she cannot allow e5 to be played. And this would also not be a good move because it's difficult to get e5 played here now. Now it's difficult. We can even play a move like this, queen f6, castling. And here in this position, this is actually good for white because black hasn't got this bishop out here now. And we are having lots. We are missing one move. This would be winning, yes, because these two pieces are not playing. This is why it would be winning. So go back. So Anna is not allowed to take on e4. She's not allowed to go to allow e5. So there's only one move here on the board, e5. What the best opening to learn? I don't know. You have to choose what opening you like to play. But I would say that if you're starting up, I think, especially when you're young, playing e4 with white is good, and playing e5 with black is also good. I was taught like that, but by a man, Gunnar Johansson. He was training juniors. He was also helping me up during the years. He also went with me to some of the tournaments, I have some fantastic, beautiful tournaments to remember, and he came to some of them. And he always said, these four squares are the central square. So if white goes e4, you need to go e5 if you want to keep the balance. I think you can play other moves also if you want to. Of course, I am myself playing c5 in general all the time. But these are very important. So with opening up, starting up, I think e4, e5 is a good way of playing. And when you are young, I think it's good to play more open games. If you are not so young, it could be. Then maybe an opening like London could be fine because you're putting up the pieces in the same way. You just, so you don't have to know so much theory. You just know more or less, you know where the pieces have to stand, and you play a similar position all over again. That could make it easier in the opening. And maybe try to make something similar with black also. So this is what I would recommend. London is absolutely fine opening to be played. I'm a little bit surprised so many young players play it, but of course, if Magnus plays, if other strong players plays it, they will absolutely do it. And I myself play the French. I don't think French is a good opening when you're very young, though myself, I play the French. I played it because Kochnoy played it, so I was inspired by his game. So I also played the French, but it's absolutely a very good and very solid opening. Lots of players who play the French, they are very positional, very solid. But normally you are getting close position, and that's why I think when you are young, maybe it's easier to start with something which bring you to more open positions. But French is absolutely a good position, and it's starting with e4, e6. It looks like Anna is on the way to move, but she looks tired. And this is actually what I'm most worried about. I'm most worried about that she's tired, not anything else here actually. But will she play e5? I do hope she will play e5. Otherwise, I will be scared. But I expect Anna to go e5, though I can see she is looking tired, and I don't like to see that. That is the only thing. But I do really hope she goes e5, and I do believe she will play e5 in this position. Anna needs a coffee. I would say that also. I would have wished that she had gone for a coffee, something to drink, but maybe it's not possible. I don't know how it is in the playing hall, but that is so, so important to have during the game, to have to bring with you some things. That's why I am myself always bringing some food. I'm actually always bringing some tea bags. So let's see, what will she do? Oh, this is such an exciting moment. Will she go e5? And here it came. She played e5. She played the best move, the must move in this position. And here it came. She played e4. And it's like an opening, e4, e5. And she needed to play it. She couldn't allow her opponent to go there. She didn't spend so much time. She spent like 5-6 minutes. And here we have it. Now Anna is having some heavy threats. So her opponent needs to go castling. I think this is what we will see. I think her opponent will go castling here now. What else can he be doing? What else could he be doing? Because if he plays something else, it could be that he will get into problems. He could be getting into problems. So e5, I'm so happy to see that. A must move, very strong move for black. And we see now the queen is looking at the king. So this king, which has not castle, is under attack. And I believe her opponent will go castle. I think this is the main move to be played here for her opponent. I'm quite sure her opponent will go castling. But if he goes castling and Anna takes here now, then taking e4 is not such a good move. This is a very good move to be played, but this is actually a very good move to be played, but not so easy to see. And the idea is if you go queen c2 to defend everything, we will actually trap the bishop. So it's not possible to be played. So maybe something like that. And now we can start to put pressure on this here. And now maybe we go d4, bishop f4. Yeah, we are getting this beautiful square here. Yeah, this you couldn't allow to play. Actually, I will just show this. Here we have this. This is a wonderful square for knight. Also knight f4 could be another wonderful square. So let's go back. Anna played e5. Anna played e5. I think he was spending so much time before. E5 cannot come as a surprise to him. It cannot come as a surprise. It was the most logical move to be played. And he needs to do something with his king. I don't know, going here, this looks very dangerous because we can kick this queen. Where is the queen going? Are you going queen e3 here now? We are taking here, bishop takes here now. We are putting lots of pressure here, maybe castling, and we can go d4. All of a sudden, there is a piece which is gone. So it's very dangerous not to go castle. So this is the move I'm quite sure we will see on the board. White needs to put this king into safety, and like this, White is also putting extra control on f4 and getting out of the queen looking down here. So I think we will see it. Will he play it quickly? Will he spend some more time? He has been spending very, very much time for e4. He has been spending very, very much for playing e4. He spent a lot of time. Anna didn't spend so much time for playing e5. I'm happy to see that she has told us that she wants to play more quicker, to be more relaxed, try to enjoy the games, and not be so much worried, calculating things all over again. And time is a very important part of chess. It's really very, very important part of chess. Yeah, this is a FIDE tournament. It's an international chess tournament. So if Anna wins today, she will win rating. If she lose today, she will lose rating. If she make a draw, she will just lose a little bit of rating. So it's how it looks like. At this moment, Anna is losing like 2.4 points. Very, very little. It's almost like nothing. She's making a performance of 2030 and her rating is 2045. So it's very, very close to her rating. The highest rated player Anna beat was a player, I think he was 1899. I'm not sure from which country he was actually and his name. I am not so good at remembering names if I haven't played against the players. And even if I played against some players, I don't remember the names. But I think the highest rated player was 1899. So Anna has faced 7 players with less rating than her and 2 players with higher rating than her. And these 2 players are doing very well. These 2 players, Campora and yeah, I forgot his name, are having 6 out of 8. They're up very close to the top. They're in before this last round. So Anna is having 2 players playing very, very well. And these are the 2 players who are higher rated than her. Thank you, FM, Ronan the Goof. And I know it's not the first time you're helping me. I don't know why I have his FIDE master. So Anna played against 2 players with title. The first player, Daniel Campora, I know well. I played with him lots of times during the years. He's a grandmaster. And the other one, Ronan Legov, he's a FIDE master. And I think he was around 2,200 too. And so... Yeah, yeah. So thank you. Thank you for the help. Has her opponent played? No, he hasn't played. So what will he do? I'm just quite sure he will go castling. There is no other good move I can see for him. It's so dangerous to keep on. You don't want to go queen f3 to stay here on the same file as the rook. You don't want the queen to be in the same line as the king. So castle is the absolutely main move for white to be played here now. And I told you to take here, this would bring up Anna's here with pressure. And now giving the bishop pair, this would not be so good. Castling here now. If Anna take here, she could take here now. But actually this would be a little bit careful with here now. You will not have so much. And we have this. And after a position like this, queen d8, this is getting a bit scary. This is actually getting very, very scary. And a position like this, queen e6, we have a perpetual with queen g4. But it's a bit scary to play this, I would say so. So if he takes here, this could be played. Take here and castling. The best Anna could play is maybe take on e4. She can do, but if knight takes e4, she should not take it. The best is actually, I would guess the best is to go bishop g4, bringing out this. And you're not scared of queen before we go c4, we win it. So you need to go maybe queen e1, and here we can maybe, I don't know, rook 8, yeah, we can take on d5. What more else? Maybe we can go c4 and c4 and d4. I'm not sure. I think this is about an equal position, absolutely about an equal position. Maybe Muali, this is the best, but this is not easy to value. Can we go rook e8, e take d5? Is that possible? No, that is a mistake. And we see there is so much pressure towards the queen. This would be us getting very good for this would be getting very good for black. Let's go back. We have the position. E5 was played, this very, very good move, and her opponent is spending time. So we can see that he played the opening very quickly. This could be a reason why he likes to... Maybe that's why he likes to play London, because he knows how to put the pieces, but when he's playing himself, he likes or he needs to spend lots of time. So And now again, he's taking time. This is, Anna doesn't have double as much time, but she has 23 more minutes. 23 more minutes. And this is one of few times we saw it. Also yesterday, her opponent played very quickly. Her opponent played very well in the opening, in the middle game, but made a mistake. Anna came back with force. She got a winning position. And in the end, Anna had actually more time than her opponent. I was, yes, so surprised to see that. But here we see it. Anna is having more time than her opponent. And it looks like he's feeling the pressure. He's looking a little bit away and a little bit away, but then he's back focusing on the board. Some players, when they're analyzing the game, some players, when they're analyzing the game, they are looking at something else. You can see lots of grandmasters actually looking not at the board. They can look at the ceiling, looking away, because for them it's easier to analyze in their head. But also other players are doing that. It's quite common. And that's quite common to do like that. But most players, they look at the board when they are analyzing. And here we see he's a little bit, but it looks like he's on his way to move. I think it looks like he's on his way to move. He can go f5, but if he goes f5, I think Anna just should take here now. And if he takes here, take here and just bring this back. It's about an equal position. Anna will have an extra pawn. She will have an extra pawn here. There could be different color bishop. I guess this is the best to be played, and castling. And it's quite equal, this position. But we still have heavy pieces on the board. If you take away all the heavy pieces, we only play with the bishops, it would be a draw game. Even if this extra pawn will not make any difference, it would be an easy draw, this game, if we take away all the heavy pieces. But with heavy pieces on the board, you can still be fighting, but it would be about equal. So f5 is a possibility move. I thought only castle, yes. f5 is possible move to be played, yes, to that's true. And it would be about equal if her opponent played that. Yeah, I think Magnus Carlsen is one of the players who's looking somewhere else. Yeah, he's looking at the ceiling when he's analyzing. Maybe we can also see, I think Nakamura is doing it, Alexei Shirov is doing it, and lots of players. And it's quite beautiful to see how they want to look away from the board when they are calculating and analyzing the position. So her opponent is down to 25 minutes. They still need to make 27 moves. So he's having a little less than 1.5 minutes per move. But he has only spent lots of time, I would say, on the last two moves. Yeah, he has spent some time before, but he was blitzing out the first move in the London. And he played a very interesting way with his third move. He played a very unusual third move with a small c3 move, just trying to play against Anna's pet setup in the London. And here we have this position. So this has been a London. Second time Anna played a London in the tournament. But the games had been completely different in these two. These two games have been completely different. And Anna has been black in these two Londons. And Juan, her father, has been playing that with the white pieces. I think he's playing it today also. Anna goes up. I hope she's going for more water. She needs to have water. She needs to have, so she gets more energy. This is absolutely important because you can resist the first hour, but to resist longer can be tough. And they have been playing for 2 hours, 2 hours and 10 minutes. And this game can be going on for 2 more hours. We don't know. Yesterday, Anna was playing very close to 5 hours. So it was very, very long game she played yesterday. It was a very, very long game yesterday. But she won the game, and then that gives energy, of course. She won a long end game where we could see that the knight is so much stronger than pawns. So yeah, Anna has 51 minutes. Her opponent has 23 minutes. So yeah, no, I was the one who was going to comment from the beginning, but when I became ill, got ill, Ludwig Hanna, John Hammer took over, and I was very happy that he could do that. That was amazing, very, very good, and I actually enjoyed very much also to see his comments during the games. I was very happy that he could replace me. Now he has less than 23 minutes. He is down to 22:36, only down to 22:36. And so that is not so much time. That is not so much time for him. So he has been thinking a lot. What will I do? But for me, castling is the most logical move. He can go f5. What more could he try? There's not so many things he could do. He cannot take on d5. He can take on e5. Yeah, he can play this position and now take here again, and he can go castling. He can do that. Anna doesn't have this move because you have you just bring this in here, and you have knight f3, and maybe knight f3 is not the strongest, but queen f1 is that a stronger move. And now knight f3. I'm not sure really what is making the big difference. And yes, you have rook e1, and there's no queen e3 check coming. So here white is doing well, and white is doing well because this one is not developed, this one is not developed, and d5 pawn is hanging. So this would not be good to be played. So if he takes on e5 like this, he needs to take one more time because Anna has a threat here. If he takes here and goes castling, I don't want, Anna needs to bring this out. The move I like most is to go out bishop e4. You can also go bishop e6, yes, to keep it very safe. And if you take here, we take back. Now we can go knight g4, because after a move like this, we take back with the rook and we are threatened mate in one. And if you go here, I guess we can go like this, but we go this way, and we will win the queen with like this here, and we will also make a mate. We will there will be a mate a little bit soon after that. Let's go back. So Anna played e5, very good move, and he's taking time now. I don't know how much he has been spending. Could it be like 7-8 minutes? Could it be something like 7-8 minutes, or could it even be more? Time is passing so quickly. I'm not sure, but he has been spending time. But Anna's e5 was a logical move. It was also the best move, and I would say a must-know move not to get worse for black. Yeah, Anna is up on time. That's very nice. She's actually having 51. She is having more than double as much time, 2.5 times as much as her opponent. And I just hope that when she went up to take something so she will get energy for the game. So he's having, he needs to make 27 moves in 20 minutes, but don't forget he will get half a minute per move. So it's more than 1 minute per move, but it's less than 1/2 minute. He played the best move. He played castling. This was absolutely the best move to be played. Anna is back to the board. He played castling, and this was, I would say, this was the most natural move to be played. What can Anna go? She can go, if she wants, she can go. Can she go bishop d4? Yes, but I would just prefer to take on f4 first, because if she takes on f4, yeah, I would actually prefer to take on f4. But let's see. This will be exciting. This will actually be very exciting now again. The live board, why doesn't it? It takes a little bit time for the live board to come up here now, but we will see it at any moment. So he played castle. He has made it on the board. I can see it on the board. Let's see what Anna will play. She can go c4 also. I'm not so fond of c4, actually, just to have some checks here now. I do hope she's not going for things like that. So this was played here now. We have the live board is working now. Very happy to see that the live board is working now. Live board is working. Finally, we have the position on the board. and he's down to 20 minutes. He's down to 20 minutes. And I can go c4. Why do I not like c4 so much? It's because this pawn will become weak. You go bishop e2, and we are going to lose this pawn. So I'm not so happy about c4. If you take here now, we are taking back maybe with this. This one is going to go. We will lose this pawn. Bishop e6. Yeah, we can take here now, and we take on c4. No, I don't like c4 because the pawn will become weak. And we don't have, after here now, we don't have any scary checks. We go just bishop f2, and this is becoming very good. So no, I don't want, I want this pawn to be here. So I don't want her to play this. I wonder, can we go more like d4? I'm not so happy about this, no, because now you have f5. This is just very good, and you're not getting out with the bishop. So d4 is also a mistake. D4 is also a mistake. I'm a little bit, I kind of see that Anna has got some water at all. She's looking tired. So I am, I'm getting nervous all the time when it's Anna to move if she doesn't have a very convincing position. But this one is very fine. She played very beautiful with taking back on f6 with a knight and going e5. This is very good. But she needs to keep on playing well. And this is the last round in MAIA Chess Open in Portugal. And Anna is having 5 out of 8 like her opponent. We have a very, very dramatical position here, I would say. Very dramatical, but lots of actions. I would say maybe not very dramatical, but lots of action. It can become very dramatical. We have these pawns looking at each other, these pawns looking at each other. And so it's just, no, I don't like rook d8 because it's the wrong rook. We have an open f-file. If you want the rook to d8, it must be this rook. And to get the rook to d8, we need, to get this rook, we need to bring out the bishop. Could bishop d4 directly be a good move? No, maybe it's not such a good move. We're taking here now, and rook take f4, and now this will be a little bit a lost piece. We need to come back here now. We're not scared of these things. This would actually, now knight h5 is a good move. Maybe knight d7 is also good. Yeah, lots of things are absolutely fine here now. But you can take here now. We go knight take d5, and no, we cannot play knight take d5. We need to go, sorry, I didn't see rook e4, and this is just a terrible pin. Why is this so dangerous? Because we have knight c5, things coming in here. Oh, this would be bad. So bishop e4 is not a good move. The best move is to take on f4. This is the best move to be played. And if she takes on f4, her opponent needs to take back with the pawn, with the rook. This is the best move to be played. And now knight e5. This is actually what is the best way for Anna to play here in the position. If it takes back with the bishop, then bishop d4 is the best way of playing. I would guess if Anna takes an f4, what will he play? I'm not sure what he will take back with. But it's quite easy. Maybe it's easy to see if you go like this, rook e1, bishop f5. We have bishop g5. We are going to pick up maybe something like this. No, this is not possible. We need to get out of this line. Maybe, can we go queen f7? Maybe not queen f7 also. Oh, this is, yeah, coming here. And if you take here and here, we have a position like this. And if you take this one, this is a little bit more pleasant for white because we have an open position and we have pawns on both sides. This one is better than the knight because we don't have an outpost in the center. If the pawn was not on c3, black would be fantastically with a knight on d4. But like this, white is better. So again, lots of moves to choose from. This is lots of moves to choose from. I don't know who is winning the tournament, but there were 2 players with 7 out of 8. I think one of them is Grandmaster Braggett from Canada, who is, I believe, living in Portugal since many years. I have played with him also during the years. I also played him in Spain. Actually, when I made my second Grandmaster norm, I think I made a draw against him. It was a tournament held in Las Palmas, 1990. I think I made a draw with him, a fighting draw with him with the white pieces. I think it was a Dutch against Spraggett, Kevin Spraggett, and I think I needed a draw, and it was a draw in the end, if I'm not remembering it wrongly. No, I think Canberra has 6 out of 8. Maybe if he won the game today, he will get 7 out of 9. But I think he has 6 out of 8 today. I would go put the bishop on e4. We could put it on e6, but it doesn't work because now we take on e5. So yeah, the move I like is taking on f4. But there, because you see this knight, if you bring this up, this knight will be more active. It will just, if you go like this, we take here now. This could be played, but after bishop d4, we cannot go here because of rook e1. This is getting us into problems. Because after a move like this, we take the piece, but you have this. With the king on h8, it would be no problem. But with the king on the white square, we would be losing on spot here now. This is not possible to be played. So remember always these things. So I think Anna will spend time here now. Her opponent played the best. He put the king in safety with castling, and he put the king away from this line where the queen was looking down at the king. And he's also defending f4 better. Now he defends f4 with the bishop, but also with the rook. So this was a very good move to be played. I would say it was the most natural, but also the strongest move that her opponent played. And Anna played against a very young player, Chang Chin, who's only, he's born 2011. And so he's around 13 years old, 12, 13 years old. And bishop g4 could be a move here, yeah, but I prefer to take on f4, and the reason is that if you go here and you take with the rook, this I like knight e4, and if you go here, I think we just can go, maybe we can go even d4 here. We can also go knight g6. We are kicking. Where is this going? And we are getting a pawn here. This is actually getting very good for us. So I like to take on f4. This is what I like, and I think her opponent will take back with the bishop. I think so. It's not, I think so, but then we have this move, but again, and we have knight h5. We are putting, and after a move like bishop g3, we can start to make some disharmony maybe here in the position. This is getting, we can maybe try to make e5 just to try to get a knight to e5 here, or we take on g3. So let's go back. But I want Anna to play with piece play, but I want her to take here first. If you go this move first here, and then take her opponent take here, and now this one is a little bit hanging, and in the air is a little bit hanging. So I don't want her to go bishop g4. I don't want her to do that. I want her first to take to see what her opponent takes. If you take with the bishop, can we go knight e5? It's not that strong now. I don't know. Maybe not because of this. Maybe this is not a problem. No, we have queen e3 check. But we have knight f3, and what are we going to do with this pawn? We're not so, are we scared of this? Yeah, this is okay to be played. This is actually okay to be played, this position, because not possible to go where. If you go, you can't go here. You can go queen e2, you have this as a big threat, but we will just start kicking you. We will just start kicking you here now. So let's go back. This is the position. It's a very position with lots of things going on. I think Anna will spend time here now. Yeah, I guess the youngest players becoming grandmasters are around 12 years old. That's quite amazing. I must say that's enormous that you can become such a strong player in such an early year. I am so amazed by that. So he put castling. What is he planning? Yeah, he's planning to take on d5. More than anything, he's planning to take this pawn on d5 and to keep it. And so what could I know? I don't like bishop e6 here now. Could bishop e6? No, you take this move here, coming here now. E take d5, coming here now. And we have, no, we cannot do this. Oh, I'm sorry. You see, this is not working because have this. And if you go knight d7, this is getting very, very scary. You have knight c4, and we are keeping everything under control. No, you cannot do that. So these pawns are very low for black. Black has to be careful here now. Black really has to be careful. Knight g4, no, I don't like knight g4 so much. because a little bit, can you even do this? I'm wondering, knight e3 here now. We can even play a position like this, but this is very difficult to see. Because the knight is hanging, yeah, and if we move away the knight, we will just take on e5. So we will get, and you can take whatever you want. You are getting, we win an exchange, but white has 2 pawns, 2 pass pawns. This is just winning. So no, don't move the same piece twice. There is one piece which is not out. This is one. But I don't want to bring it out first. I want to clear up the position with taking an f4, because e5 and d5, these pawns are hanging. And with the bishops, the king also on g8. If you take on d5, there could be a pin here with bishop c4. So that's why I really want Anna to take on f4 first. So now Anna has been spending some time, but it's important. But she still has exactly. She took an f4. She took an f4. This was the best move. Very happy to see it. And what will he do? What will he do? This will be a very exciting moment, but she played the best. I'm very happy to see that. This was the natural move to do. She really needed to take away the e5 pawn, and to do it without bringing out her bishop. And if her opponent go bishop takes, bishop g4 is a good move. But this was the best. I'm very happy to see Anna's last 2 moves. e5, take on f4. She spent like, was it 10, 12 minutes? But it was very important. And she has 40 minutes. Still needs to make 26 moves before they reach the time control. But this was just such a very, very important move to do. And you see all the time there are coming critical moments. If you go wrong, yeah, it can be that it goes wrong, that you start a wrong pattern, that you keep on going. And so, but Anna played 2 very good moves, e5 taking on f4, but there's still lots of things can be happening. And he has only 2 moves to be played here now. And this is, he needs to take the pawn back here. To take here now, this would actually lose on spot, because if you take here now, we can give a check here and we will win a piece. You cannot play like this. So he needs to take back on f4. He has only 2 pieces to take back on f4 with rook or with a bishop. What will he do? Rook is maybe more logical to take. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what is more logical, but the rook is getting, after rook takes, this is wonderful to be played. And if you go bishop c4, it's knight g6 a move to be played. Now rook f2, we can grab the pawn, but again, this is not so good to be played, because in the end we have queen d5 check. And after this, we just playing this position. And Anna will lose the b7 pawn. So you see, it's so easy to go wrong here now. I'm more scared of rook take f4. I think he will go rook take f4. Actually, I think he will go rook take f4. So after this, knight d5, bishop c2. Can Anna go d4? Is this okay to be played here now? Here. But knight f3, putting pressure on this one. This could be problem. This could be actually, but now we have knight g6 and we are winning an exchange. It's not sure. I don't think this would be so probably. And if you go this way, we have d3, and if you take it, we are getting into a fantastic pin. Finally, we have a pin. And we can see with a knight on e5 is better than white, almost better than white has a pawn on e4, because it's blocking the bishop. The knight is just so beautiful on e5 and blocking the pawn. So that could be a possibility. He took back with the bishop. Now, the best move is bishop g4. But I think Anna will take on e4. I think Anna will go take on e4. That is not such a strong move to be played. That could actually bring her into problems. So he took back with the bishop. Bishop g4 is the very good move to be played. And then queen h5, knight h5. But it's just very difficult. I think Anna is going to take on e4. She looks a bit tired, I would say, because we have pawns standing here in the middle. And she's also going to play quite quickly. And this is what she did. She took on e4. And after taking on e4, we will see rook e1 on the board. We will see rook e1 on the board. This is absolutely what he has to play. Anna is threatening to take the bishop. Can he go here now first to take it? No, we take here. And if you go rook e1, yeah, we will just grab the bishop. So rook e1 is the only move he can play here now. Anna took the pawn, rook e1, and I think we will see bishop f5 in this position. And after bishop f5, bishop g5 is a very tricky move. This is a little bit a scary move here, actually. This is a scary move. Can we go rook a8? Yeah, we can do that. We have a check here now, and we have to be careful. We cannot bring our queen here because bishop c4 would be the end of the game. So Anna took an e4. She's playing this quickly, and he has only... this was played. He has only rook e1 to be played here in the position, and I am quite sure he will play that because, yeah, he can play something else. Let Anna play with an extra pawn, but then Anna will have a more pleasant position. No, I think he will go that. He would love to go rook a e1 to have more harmony, but he needs to go here now, and there's no way Anna can try to use this. That this is hanging loose here now. So what will she go? Bishop g4 could be a move. Bishop g4 is actually a good move to be played here now, because if you go queen c2, we will grab the bishop because we have a threat. The queen is under attack. So that could be a possibility. After a move like this, maybe queen b1 will be played. Can we go bishop f5 now? Yeah, we can play it. Bishop g5 is not the problem if we just move it away. So, but these are always to be careful with. So after Anna took the pawn, this was quite logical that she wanted to do it. Her opponent, he's down to 17 minutes. Anna has played quite quickly. I'm very happy to see that. And whatever happened in this game, she's making an effort to play quicker. She's really making an effort to play quicker. I would just wish she had water on the side. I cannot see that she has any water on the side at all. And yes, at all. So this is move number 16. Queen b3 was played. Queen b3 was played. This is a little bit of a surprise to me. Queen b3 was played. And now what? He wants to go rook e1. And now if Anna goes bishop e6, he wants to go bishop c4. Anna can go knight e8. And now to play this position, this is what he wants to do. But maybe he can go knight e5. What is happening here now? And queen take e6. And we are playing a position like this. Bishop g5. This pawn will probably come back. He played queen b3. I didn't see this move at all. I didn't see it at all. Yes, I didn't see it at all. Yes, I played the Spanish League during many years. I think the first year I played the Spanish League was 88. At that time, I played for a team from Alicante, and I've been playing in the Spanish League for many, many years. It's one of the very, very beautiful tournaments I liked very, very much. And when I was playing, it was like in the Olympiad. It was a small team with 4 players in the team. In Sweden, we normally, when we play team championship, we are playing with 8 players. But each country is having different rules with the number of players in team championship. And I would say, what did she play after that? Why he wants to do that? She played king h8. This is not a move I liked so much. But is it something wrong with this move here now? Is it something wrong with the move? She played king h8. This was played. Now he will go rook a1 here now. And Anna will go bishop e6. Bishop c4. Can that be played? We have knight a5, queen a4. We take on c4. And this is actually getting very good for us. So Anna played king h8. And what is he going to do? Can he take on e4 here now? We take knight takes back now, and we go rook e1, and we have a pin. But we have bishop e6 coming here. If you move away, yeah, we will be able to move away. You try to make a pin here now, but we will get so many pieces for the rook. Remember, we get rook and 2 pieces for the queen. That is worth so much more. So let's see. She played king h8. Maybe this was a very good move. And Anna played it quickly. She didn't even consider bishop e6. He played rook e1. Now Anna should play. I think bishop e6 is a very, very good move to be played. bishop e6 because she's putting a bishop in between the pieces here. So he made rook a1. He wanted that rook to be playing there. But now I like bishop e6. And after that, if he only has one move because you threaten the queen. If you're moving the queen, we will grab the bishop. If you're doing something like that, we will grab the bishop also. You cannot do it. So there is only bishop c4. Now Anna has knight a5. You have only this more. We can take on c4 and we can take here. And what is going to happen? We have some knight h5. If you go bishop d6, we will grab this with check, go here, and we are getting some fireworks which are good for Anna and keeping an extra pawn. So he played rook e1. He wanted to have harmony with the pieces. He wanted to have it, but now bishop e6 followed by knight a5 is a very, very strong plan for Anna to play here now. This is absolutely very, very strong for Anna to play here now. And this is the last round of MAIA Chess Open in Oporto. And it's the last 9 round. Anna is having 5 out of 8. She has won 5 games. She has lost 3 games. She has the same number of points as her very young opponent, Chin Chang. Oh, not easy to pronounce the name. And he's born 2011. And let's see what Anna will play. But bishop e6 is absolutely a very normal move to be played. And I'm forgetting to tell you who I am. I am Pia Cramling. I'm Grandmaster Pia Cramling. So I'm also at the same time Anna's mother. And I have been playing chess for a little more than 50 years. So it's a big passion. I just see chess as a beautiful game. And sometimes when Anna is playing tournaments over the board, I am commenting on her games. And in the beginning of the tournament, you could see the Norwegian Grandmaster Hammer commenting on the games. But the last 4 rounds, I am here commenting on the games. And we see a very exciting position. Her opponent is sitting there, but bishop e6 is such a logical move. I cannot believe that Anna will make something else than bishop e6 here now. And after, I think anything else would surprise me. But it's good that Anna is calculating. I think she is just wondering what is happening. Why did he go? I didn't look at queen b3 check because he wanted to have this rook on e1. He wanted to keep the other rook on f1 because with no f pawn, this rook is active here on the f line. And this is why he played like this. I don't mind if Anna takes time, but bishop e6 is just, anything else would surprise me. It's just such a logical move to be played here now because we can see that this one is hanging, but the rook is here. Anna, of course, she cannot take her. Wow, we take the queen, and the queen is the queen is so much stronger than a knight and a rook. This would be a winning position here for white. We can say that the queen is worth about 9. But if you go here between, white cannot move away this because now we would take this. And now we will stay with an extra piece. You don't. So white has only this. It's a forcing line. And we see. And then we can attack this. And there is only one way for white to answer is here. If you come here, yeah, we would take this and here. And we will go a6. And after queen a4, yeah, we have b5, we would win a piece. So these are very, very forcing moves here now. So after queen a5, white is lucky to have this only move. And now we take away, we remember from yesterday's game, a knight on the rim is not so strong. We take away this from the rim. We're changing this bishop, which is put the pressure. And now there's no more pressure here. We can take on c4, but I wouldn't really. Yeah, we can take on c4 and try to stay with our extra pawn. Could it be that we could play h6 here now? Yeah, we could play like this and stay with an extra pawn. This is absolutely fine. And why do I want to go h6? Yeah, because white is planning bishop g5 and try to pick up the pawn on e4. So let's go back. But bishop e6, I do hope Anna will play it, and anything else would actually surprise me in this position. Now, after bishop e6, knight c4, you see the bishop is hanging. We would take it. If you go bishop d6, we would just grab the bishop also like this, and we would take here. And in the end, we can see there is an extra piece for Anna. So it doesn't really work. It doesn't work at all for her. So Anna is they have made 16 moves. Anna has made 16 moves. Her opponent has made 17 moves. So there's still 24 moves for Anna to make. She's having 32 minutes. And anything else than bishop e6. If she play bishop e6, Anna will be on top on this game. Her opponent is planning to take on e4, but while going bishop e6, he will not be allowed to take on e4. So Anna played king h8. I don't know why I didn't look at so much. This was a stronger move, I guess, to be played than bishop e6. This was the strongest move, and she played it quickly. I'm very happy to see that. I don't know why it's like this. Here we have the live board. Here we have the position at the live board. I can only see here bishop e6 here and bishop c4 coming up here now. I can only see this. I cannot see any other. Is there any other move here winning on spot here? No, I cannot see that. I think this is actually here. So I think in this position, bishop e6 is what Anna should be playing, and then she will be better. But it will not be a winning position, but she will be better. She will be able to keep e4 pawn if she wants to. No, I don't like queen d8 because we can take bishop take e4, even if you take like this, but you see all the pieces are coming in. Now we have weak here on b7. They're coming in with huge force, bishop d6, knight d6. No, I don't want to go backwards. I want really to go bishop e6. And again, I don't see any other moves for Anna than bishop e6. I don't see any other moves for Anna. If Anna go knight a5, the only move her opponent can do is queen c2, because then Anna would take here, but her opponent could go queen a4, could go queen a3. Actually, queen a3 is a very good move to be played here now, because you're attacking the knight, and the knight is not doing anything on the rim. And so the knight on the rim, we have to be careful. But if we go bishop e6, this is a forcing sequence because we're threatening the queen, and at the same time, we still have this threat again, taking the bishop. No, don't try anything. After rook e1, knight g4, we can just take bishop take e4. We don't doing anything. Everything is under control. This is not a threat here now. We just go bishop g3, and we are forced back. This is getting just wonderful for white, and this would be just winning on spot. So no, don't. Black needs to get down for the pieces. So we cannot move. We really need to get out with the pieces. There is no way that black can attack, because we see white is having all white's pieces are active. The only problem is white's position. One is that black has won a pawn. The other one is that this bishop, and she played bishop e6. Yes, anything else would surprise me. She played bishop e6. I think Anna is very good when there are these must move to find them, these tactical ideas. She see that now if the queen is moving, she will win a piece. Her opponent will have to go bishop c4. He played it immediately. I don't know. He played it immediately. And he just sat down, write down the move, and here we have it on the spot. And now knight a5 is the move I really would like Anna to play here now, just to take. And this is a way for her to just to keep the pawn. And like that, we are taking away pressure from e4. So I like knight a5 here to exchange. Why? I don't know what is happening here. What is happening with the live board? Why it's like this? But this is position. We have the position like this. Knight a5 was played. Knight a5 was played. I don't know why this bar is going up and down. Something is just getting. I don't know what is happening. Knight a5 was played. But Anna is not having a lost position here. Not at all. But I don't know why this is happening here now. I'm just getting a little bit of concern. Now queen a4 is the only move her opponent can play here. And your opponent needs to, if he goes here, Anna takes here. And you take here, Anna will play with the queen. And that is, the queen is much stronger than the two bishop. So he will not play that. So here we have it. Knight a5 was played on the board. Anna is better. It's not that she's winning, but she will be able to keep on the pawn on e4. I guess that what Anna will do is, I think she will take 2 times on c4 and stay with her e4 pawn. I think this is what we will see here now. I think so. And yeah, now there is one must move for her opponent. There is a threat taking the queen. There is an attack on c4. So the queen needs to be moved and to defend. You can do with queen a4, but remember this would be losing because Anna has a6. And when the queen is moving, here is the pin. We will pick it up. And if you go here, that will be a fork instead. So we will see queen a4 on the board. That is the only way for her opponent to stay in the game. And he has also played it here now. He played it and he went up. Queen a4 was played on the board. And we will see the live board takes a little bit of time before it comes here now. So queen a4 was played, only move. And now Anna should just take on c4. Logical is to start taking with the knight. Because this knight on the rim, if you want to remain with the piece, it will be with the bishop. So you take with the knight, white takes back, and then you can make the decision what you want to play. And after this, if white could do, black could do, this is no idea to play because you just lose the pawn. We have no way to use the fact that this queen is here. We're using just a very valuable pawn, so b5 is not possible. Here Anna could choose, she can go for something knight h5, but I don't think so. But she can also go for playing this position with an extra pawn here now. Here she can go rook e8, she can go b6, she can play differently. And what has been played here now, we have queen a4 here now. Anna is on her way to play here now. She took with a knight, and this is the most, I would say, most correct way of playing because you're keeping the option open. Her opponent needs to take back with a knight. He will play it quickly. He played it immediately. So, and now Anna can make a choice. I think actually Anna will take on c4, and this is what I expect her to do, to take on c4 and to play this position and try to keep the pawn on e4. I think this is what we're going to see here in the position. So what can Anna can go for something like knight h5, but that's so. What more could she be thinking? Could she be thinking of rook d8? Could be a possibility to be played, but maybe her opponent can go knight d2 to go back there, just try to win this pawn and bishop d5. Yeah, she could be playing like this, but now we have queen take a7, and oh, we are getting some counter here now. So yeah, this could also be played. So the moves I am thinking she can be played. She can take bishop, take c4. She can go rook a d8 because this is actually a threat she has to look for. There is some idea of going knight h5, but this is getting it too tactical. No, I don't think Anna will do something like that. But if you go knight d5, can we go this way? Bishop d6, the knight is not as strong here. Rook take here now. And queen d5, I don't know. Can we take this here now? No, we cannot because we are having an attack here. You need to stay with the bishop here on d6. You need to stay with there. Absolutely. So let's see what will happen. Anna played bishop takes c4. This was quite normal. We will see queen takes c4. What will she play here afterwards? I think she will go h6. This is what I think she will do. She doesn't have to play h6, but it could be that she will play it. But her opponent can go bishop d3 and bishop h4, so he can plan to go to pin the knight a little bit later on. And let's see what she is going to do. But I think we will see h6, and it was also played on the board. So Anna is now down to 26 minutes. 26 minutes, she needs to make 19 more moves, but she is having more time than her opponent. She's having more time. And actually, in a position like this, we want to play against the bishop, so we want to put the pawns on black square. As long as we can defend the pawns, we like them to be on black squares, just so we will be able to play. We want them on black square, so we will be able to challenge the black square. This pawn would be better maybe on f7, on e5, if we could keep it on e5. But now it's on e4, and her opponent will absolutely go for to play against the pawn on e4, just to try to win it back. Could this be a way of playing? I'm wondering, rook e8 and bishop h4. Could this be way b6? And if you grab here now, how will this be? We will have, and if you want to keep the pawn, we go g, take f6. We have destroyed a little bit the pawn structure. We have to be a little bit careful. Could it be that our opponent will come in here now? We have a move like this. But now we have rook d8. We even have a trick like this, e4, rook d7, and e2, and we will get a queen. But this is very, very far away. This is very, very far. So Anna is playing fast. She's playing fast. And this is actually, if you can, I said it so many times, and I know how difficult it is for me myself, but if you make the same moves quicker, yeah, we become so much stronger. And if you're playing faster, we will not maybe find the best move, but as long as we find more or less fine move, it's a much more practical way of playing chess. So what could I guess her opponent to be playing here? He could go bishop g3. He could go, what more could he do? Could he go bishop e3 just to block it? And then Anna needs to go b6 and then maybe b4. But after here, taking here, he would let Anna bring in the rook very actively. And maybe, I don't know, she will also bring in another rook. This would be very good. Also, it's very good with h6. Anna has given space. So here is the position. We have it like this. Here is h6. He's down to 14 minutes. He's down to 14 minutes. And he also, like here, we have the position in the board. We have the live board like this. We have the live board. h6 is very important to give space like this. And I wanted to avoid bishop g5, but also her king will be able to escape to white square. And that is very important when her opponent has the black square bishop. So h6 was a good way of giving a little bit air. The king had air on f7, but the queen is taking this, is controlling this diagonal. So if it goes rook d1, yeah, we will absolutely see rook to d8 here now, and just avoiding the threat of bishop d6. And with the pawn more, remember, it's better for Anna to change pieces. Her opponent needs to change pawn. But what is better for white in this position is that he has the bishop. We have pawns on both sides. The bishop is stronger. This pawn, Anna has a pawn change with 3, 1, and 2. This pawn is not, Anna remains in the pawn, but it's not such a strong pawn. So what could he do? He could try go after the pawn, but as long as Anna can defend the pawn with a knight on f6, he will need to be able, so he could try to go rook e2 and try to go rook e2 and rook e1. And he played, what did he play? He played here, what did he play here now? He played here, let's see. He played h3. Yeah, that was a good move. He didn't want to allow Anna to go h3. He also avoided Anna to go knight g4. And so he played h3. So a little bit like saying, what are you going? So Anna, oh, sorry, here is the board line, h6 and h3. He doesn't want Anna to have any annoying knight g4. He will also giving heir to his. And now, could his idea being going rook e3? It could be. Could it be he wants to go rook e3? But rook e3, Anna, what should Anna play here now? I don't know. Maybe b6 is a good move, yes, to keep the pawn control. Rook d8, could he go rook e3 here now? But then we are having some tactics. Oh, we are having some tactics. And knight 5. This is just very, very good for us. So the rook, after this, maybe rook e2 is a better way of playing. But, and the idea is always when you go knight e5, you have rook take e4. We will take the pawn back. So I think Anna will... I think Anna will spend a bit of time before her next move. And we can see Anna has 25 minutes, almost as double much as her opponent. Almost double as much as her opponent. So I will be back at any moment. So I am back, and Anna just made her move, and she was spending some time for this move. Rook A8. This is absolutely a good move because she's defending E4 pawn. Maybe now she wants to go knight H5, and after Rook D1, Anna will she will need to go Rook D8. That's quite important because in a position like this, Bishop D6. You're taking here now. We can take actually back with the queen. There will not be so much harmony here. Maybe queen f7, knight e6. All of a sudden, her opponent will become very, very active. And we see there are threats here now. So I don't like to play this position. There's a huge threat of taking here now. So if her opponent go rook d1, Anna should just bring the rook to d8. And remember, with a piece, with a pawn extra, we want to change pieces, and and what her opponent could actually, and then after I want to go b6. So in this position, I don't know, rook e8 was one of the good move. Maybe b6 was a good move because this one needs to be defended, and in some moment it needs to be defended. So rook e8. So her idea is if you play something like this is not a good move. Then we will go knight h5, and we can see this bishop has to go back, and we will bring some disharmony here. Okay, maybe queen f6. I'm not sure if queen f6 is the right way of playing here now. Queen f6, rook f6, and we will bring, then we are getting the queen into. This is getting so dangerous. We're getting the queen, the pieces into here, and we have e3 coming. But this is very far away. Let's go back. But rook 8 was a good move, very logical. The rook stands behind the queen. So Anna is defending e4, which means that if she wants, she can try to play this idea. Let's see, we make a move like this. Could a4 be played? Do we want to go knight h5? I'm not so sure about this because we have bishop e3, we have bishop e3, b6. How will this be here now? We want to play this. So this is, no, I don't think so. So rook e8, what can her opponent play? Her opponent, he can actually play a move which is, I think, is quite difficult. He can go bishop e3, but he could also go a4 because at some moment Anna will need to defend it, and then he go a5. He's just trying to put some pressure, but Anna can go queen e6. So maybe Anna's plan here after this move, maybe her plan is b6, queen e6. But the question is, remember, queen and knight are very good together, and rook d1 was played. That was quite logical, and now Anna needs to go rook d8. This is absolutely, he went rook d1, so he's having this very, very big threat of winning an exchange. Also, while winning an exchange, he will also attack the pawn on c5. Rook d8 is a very good move. It could be that after rook d8, he wants to go the other rook to e1. It could be like this. But now I like b6, just defending everything. And after that, we can make decision if we want to change the rooks or how we want to play this position. So, Anna played rook d8. This was a good move to be played. Absolutely good move. Both of them play this quickly. He is taking control of the file. She is taking also. She is then coming back there. She didn't want to play it earlier because then maybe her opponent was going to double the rooks on the e5. So that's why she decided to go rook 8 first, rook d1, and now rook d8. So what is Anna's plans in this position? I think b6 is normal. We need to get this pawn defended so we can play with our pieces. And we can see this, we cannot really do anything with the rook. We can change, but we cannot change twice because c5 is hanging. So this queen is a little bit forced to stay here all the time defending. I don't know, could this be a move? But this looks crazy because let the pawn move further. So in a position like this, Anna is not planning e3 because the rook will go back. But later on, if the bishop goes away, yes, we will go e3 because we have a very big threat of going e3. But e2 here now. And if you go something like this, we will have knight h5, and you don't get the bishop to attack on f4. You don't get the bishop to f4, and if you go here, yeah, we take it with check, which is of course very important. So let's go back. Rook d8, rook d1, and rook d8 was played. Her opponent is down to 8 minutes. I'm so happy to see Anna has 10 more minutes than her opponent. They still have to make 17 moves. They have to make 70 moves. So Anna and her opponent has made 23 moves, 70 moves, and after that they will get more extra time. And this is the last game of MAIA Chess Open. The 9th round is a morning round, which is very typical. And Anna and her opponent, they have 5 out of 8. Anna has won 5 games. She has lost 3 games, and she has +2. +2 means she has won 2 more games than she has lost. And Anna is in the tournament. She's seated around 63 from the beginning. And there are around 215, 230 players in this open tournament. Yeah, Anna only spent some time for one move, but it could be she hasn't spent 15 minutes for one move today. And I think that's great. I think that's really, really great. Yeah, exchanging rooks will normally help Anna. And also, you don't want to take on d8, because one reason if you take on d8, you give this whole control. This would actually help black. So what do I expect her opponent to do? I expect her opponent to go rook e1, but he leaves the rook a little bit low. And in this position, I would like b6. And the reason I like b6 to be played, it's just because I want... it's just because I want the pawn c5 to be defended. After that, I can make some dishes. And if you go b4, we will absolutely take it here. And in a position like this, yeah, now probably we can go e3, rook e1, and we are having some beautiful tricks. But this is too difficult. We have knight e5, and when you take, we will take f4. And this is just, we are keeping this pawn b4 is just getting weak. But this is very far away. So he played... he took on d8. He took on d8. Yeah, this was very surprising to me. What does he want to play? I think he will go rook e1. There are some water coming to the board. Very happy to see that. Very, very happy. Also, I have myself brought some more water and tea here now. Absolutely. So he took on d8. He gave Anna the file. I think that helped her. What is his plan now? I don't know. I think his next move will be rook e1, actually. I think he wants to go rook e1. I think this is his move, rook e1. And after b6, maybe he wants to go bishop g3. But remember, if you go bishop h4 to pick up the pawn, we can even play a move like this, because after here, and if you take here, we can give it check. Maybe the queen is better here, but we can also play like this. And after checks here and checks, we have always a very, very good king. Yes, yeah. So, but that's very, very far away. So I think we will see rook e1. No, what did he play? I don't know what he played. He played g4. He played g4. That was a shocking move for me. That was very, very surprising, because he is putting, Anna can go knight d5 if she wants to. She can go knight d5 if she wants to. Not e3, rook e1, but yeah, even e3, rook e1 could be played in this position. So this was very, very surprising to me. Is e3 a move? I don't know. I just thought knight d5 could be a move to be played here in a position like this. Bishop g3, but don't we have knight e3 here now? We have queen f7. So we are getting, so this is not the right idea. But knight d5, he went g4. So his plan with h3 was to go g4. He wants to open up Anna's king side. So g5 is coming. This was very, very actively played. But I'm just wondering, what happened if can we go rook d3? Will he then go g5 now? Rook d3 looks like a very good move. Are we going g3 here now? We will take it. You cannot take back. We have this check and we will pick up the bishop. So I like rook d3 here now. What are white going to do? With want to take the pawn. If you go here, you have a very strong threat of taking this, but I will just take rook, take h3. I just think rook d3 is a very, very good move to be played. We need to defend this. How are we going to defend this? Probably king somewhere. King h2, I guess we can go knight g4, yes. Giving a check here now. King g2 and queen h3. Here, king h1. And there is still, we have this check. You need to go king to g1. But this here and queen e2 is actually winning. That is very, very difficult to see. Is winning because we threaten the rook. We threaten also to make a mate. We threaten also to win the queen. There's no way you can defend it. This is far away. But rook d3, so g4, he wants to play actively. But it's not the right way. I like rook d3 here because I'm putting these pieces. So if he goes rook d3, we will need to see king g2 on the board. But now knight d5 is a very, very good move because you cannot move this bishop this way. We have this fork. And what are you going to do here now? We are just planning maybe to take on f4. What are we planning? We are planning queen h4 and winning on spot here now. So rook d3 is the move I would like to see on the board. g4 came because with g4, he wants to go g5. He wants to open up for Anna's position. But when you move a pawn forward in front of your own king, you will also weaken it. So rook d3 is, for me, a very, very good move. The plan is simply to take here. If you go b4, yeah, I guess we just can take it here. We have a check here after b4. But maybe I'm just wondering, can we go like this? Queen takes c5. Yeah, this could be maybe possible to be played. And here in a position like this, black wants to mate. So white has to be like crazy, changing the queens to be in the game. But here, so rook d3 is actually the move I like to play. What more could Anna do here now? She could go knight d3, 5, but unlike rook d3, one is you attacking this, and if you defend it, yes, then we go knight d5. And what is the bishop going to do? And the one thing with this is if you go g5, we just take it. You cannot take back. We give it check, and we are picking up the bishop, and you don't get anything for it. So rook d3 is just a very good move for Anna to be played here. The move I would really like her to play in this position. No, don't go g5. Don't go. Why should you go g5? Remember, moving the pawns in front of your own king, you open up for the king. This knight is very well defended by the pawn. If you move the g pawn, this bishop will become stronger. So don't push it away. And then the queen will have a double work. Defend the knight on f6, and here, if you go g5, this rook would be coming with rook f5. This would absolutely be what white hope Anna will play in this position. No, it's good to keep the pawns on black squares for Anna when her opponent has the black square bishop. Like that, you are playing against the pawns. Like that, you're playing against the pawns. You're playing against the bishop. So, and rook d3 came here. She played it quite quickly. Anna keeps on making these active moves and also playing quickly. I'm so happy to see that. I'm really so happy to see that. Now, here we saw it. Rook d3 came on the board. What will her opponent play here now? What will he do? If he goes g5, Anna just grab the pawn and the bishop will need to move. That would actually be a mistake. With rook d3, you're also stopping the bishop coming from e3. So this is a very, very good move to be played. Anna has 14 minutes, still 15 more moves to make, so she's close to 1.5 minutes per move. Her opponent has only 6 minutes, I'm sorry, I'm moving around a little bit in my chair, but it's a little bit because of my back. But rook d3, maybe also because I'm getting excited, but rook d3 was a very good move because she's entering with a rook into her opponent's camp. She is having a threat to take here, and now next move could be knight d5. And so what will her opponent play here now? If he goes king h2, I'm a little bit king h2, knight g4 is a very good move. We can also go knight d5 maybe, but it's not. Can he come here now? No, we have rook d2. We are forcing down the pieces. Knight d3, queen f7 is the only move to be played, but we have a fantastic endgame. We have so fantastic that we win a piece here now. So this, yes, go back. So rook d3 was played. How is he going to defend? If you go h4, yeah, we will just grab knight take g4. We will just have knight take g4. Maybe no, queen d7. We want to grab this, not with the knight, with the queen. No, you can't keep on marching with the pawns in front of your own king. So when he played this h3, I thought it was to give r. What did he do? He played king to g2. He played king to g2. He played it quite quickly. He's defending the pawn. This was a good move to be played. And now I like knight d5. This is the move I really like Anna to be playing here now. Knight to d5. So let's see. The live board takes a little bit of time. He played king g2. He's defending his pawn here now. He's defending his pawn. And now... And I can play differently, but I like knight d5 because the reason this was played on the board, I don't know why it takes a bit of time before the live board comes up. So the live board is just taking a little bit of time. He has made his move very, very quickly. And now Anna is to move. Knight d5, I like. King d2 will play, but I like knight d5. And because the reason with knight d5 is actually that we are planning queen h4, but we also have a fork here now. I don't know how you can stop the queen coming to h4. And after that, let's see, we make a slow move here. Can we go queen h4, queen take e4, queen h4 here, check. King f2. Is there some way for the opponent to save this? King g1. I don't know. Can we go king e2? No, we have knight c3. I made just very silly move. But queen h4 will be very strong. Yeah, b4 was the wrong way. But knight d5 looks very, very tempting to be playing. And we can see Anna plays knight d5. She plays this also quickly. Her opponent is down to 3 minutes. So my live board is not, I don't know why it takes, this position is on the board. I will put it up, knight d5. This is position on the board. So you see it more clearly. There is a hole here on e3. So Anna is, and also with this, she is maybe planning to bring up the queen to h3, to bring up the queen here to h4. So what will he do? If you go bishop c1, I think then we have queen e5 is stronger. I'm just wondering, if you go queen h4 here now, no, this would actually be losing on spot. So I think we will see bishop c1 here now. But after bishop c1, we have queen e5. We have threat against g3. No, this is not possible. He cannot move the bishop. I'm sorry. He cannot move the bishop. If the bishop moves away, Anna needs to put her queen. I like queen e5 because queen e5, you defend knight on d5, you defend the pawn on e4. You have a check here, but this is no problem because this one is defended. So he has having 5 minutes. Now maybe the live board, we have this position. Now it's working. It took a bit of time. He is having 5 minutes on the clock. Anna is having 13 minutes. There are still 14 more moves to be made before they get half an hour extra time. Still 14 more moves to be made before they get to the time control. He cannot move the bishops. He cannot move the bishop. The bishop needs to stay where it is. There is a hole on e3 here now. It's a hole there. Could he go something like this? No, I don't think so, because then we have queen h4, and this will come with such more threat here now. King h1 here now. We have king g4, king f2. We have, rook d2. Yeah, because it's a pin. Yeah, this is just getting, maybe king h1 is what has to be forced. No, then we have rook h3. So no, this would just be winning. So knight d5. Anna has brought in her rook into the other, in the opponent's camp. To the white's camp. She is bringing in her knight with knight d5. She is looking at this hole on e3. She is attacking the bishop on f4. She has some plan of going queen h4. This bishop needs to remain where it is. It cannot go back to any place. So what is he going to do? Maybe let's see, he plays a little bit move like a4. Can we then go queen h4? Queen h4, yeah, we have been looking at this, and now we need to go king f2, and a position like this, knight f6 is a very good move. You need to defend f3, and after here we have knight to g4, and this is just fantastically for Anna. 95, what did he play? He played yet? I don't think so. I cannot see. His bishop is still there. Anna played 95. He's down to 3 minutes. Always getting exciting. But Anna has fantastic position. She's having an attack. And her opponent played this g4 move. He wanted to play something actively against Anna. But instead, he opened up for Anna's pieces. And Anna is bringing them in with rook first after the knight. And now she has a plan of bringing in the queen, but she has to be careful. She has to be careful. So, yeah, she really has to be careful. I don't know what her opponent can do, what her opponent can play here in this position. I don't know. Maybe king g1, but could go king g1 here would be, no, not king g1. Yeah, king g1 could be a possibility. He has to go back with the king, but I think that is just almost impossible. And the idea with king g1 is that Anna also a little bit have to be careful. And the idea with this, what did he play? He played b4. B4 he played. And he played b4. And now I like, yes, queen h4. I like queen h4 in this position. He played b4. He just wanted to have queen safe. Anna shouldn't take actually, the best move here is g5, but this is very, very difficult. Okay, and the idea with g5 is that if the bishop goes away, we will go queen e5, and this is just going to be a mate. You have a check, but no more check. So when b4 was played, yeah, he's trying to make some activity. Anna should let it be. She should never take here, because if it takes here, there will be some checks and checks. No, she's not allowed to take on b4. That would be a big mistake. I expect Anna to go queen h4. This is what I'm expecting her to go. Queen h4 in this position. I expect this move to be played. And after queen e4, queen h3 check here now. After, you need to go king f2. And now I like knight f6 in this position and keep on playing like this. This is what I would like to see her playing. We will have an endgame. And what has Anna played or not yet? Has she played? She played g5. She played g5 is actually the best move, but it's just almost impossible move to be played. But she played g5. She see that if this bishop goes this way, we have a fork here. If this bishop goes that way, we will have queen e5. And this will be a mate. She played g5 and she played it so quickly. This was the best move. And wow. So, and if you take on g5, we will just take back. We can take back with whatever we want. This is absolutely no problem. This will be a mate here. I guess there will be rook f2. Oh, we have knight e3. We have everything. So Anna played g5. Oh, wow. That was such a beautiful move to be played. The strongest one. She is threatening to take on f4 with her knight or with her pawn, whatever she wants to. She's threatening to take this bishop, and this bishop needed to stay on f4. I'm just so overwhelmed to see that Anna played this enormous move, g5. And she has been playing so well. She has played this very good move very quickly. She has seen them. She has been calculating. And what is very good to do when your opponent's thinking is, what will I do if I am to move? And she has seen that the bishop cannot move. If the bishop moves, the queen will enter or there will be a fork. This bishop is so important. Without this bishop, Anna would win on spot. And now this bishop is forced away from its f4 square. Anna didn't want to exchange it because when you're attacking, you need your pieces. Anna needs the rook, she needs the knight, she needs the queen, she needs also this pawn, because it defends the rook, it also keeps the queen away from the king side. So she played this g5. Beautiful, beautiful move. Wow, I'm so happy to see that. Wow, very, very happy. Such a nice move. And her opponent is down to 1 minute, and he played bishop e1. But now after queen e5, how is he going to save the day? How is he going to save the game? I don't know. She can also go queen d6, but queen e5, no, queen e5 is the right way of playing. I think queen d6 is also possible. But bishop c1, he had to play. But now queen e5, and there will be no way for him to save the game. If Anna goes queen d1, going queen d6, is that a difference? I don't think it really makes such a huge difference, but queen e5 is better, because with this we are threatening queen d3 here. You cannot avoid it. You see how important e4 pawn is here now. And did she play? What did she play? She played queen e5, and of course, and she's playing this move so quickly. She is threatening now. The rook is attacking the king. The knight is attacking the queen. Oh, a little bit, okay, put a lot of pressure, but it's close to the king. But now the queen will enter. So Anna is having 1, 2. She can have this to attack with, and she's having a pawn. She's actually playing with 4 pieces here. And white can only defend with the rook and the bishop. The queen is away. The queen cannot defend the king. The queen cannot defend the king. And it's so important that this pawn is on c3. Yeah, it wouldn't change anything, but this c5 pawn is very important. Without that, her opponent would have a check here. It would have been actually, very bad for Anna. But this pawn on c5 is a blocker. So you see how this queen is locked away from attacking Anna's king, but also from defending his own king. Did he play? I don't know. Has he played here? Has he played? I cannot see. Has he played? Queen e5 was played here now. I cannot see. He played rook f5. He played rook f5, was played in this position. Rook f5 plus played. We have queen f1 here now. If he goes queen f1, there will be a mate. He needs to go after this one. He needs to go king h1 here now. So queen e3 must be. He played rook f5 just to have some threats. We have queen d3 one check. And he will need to go with the king to h1. Otherwise, there will be a mate. So my live board takes a little bit of time, but this was played. This was played. There's only 2 moves. King f1, we will see a mate. He needs to go king h1, and I can then grab the pawns. This will actually be a mate wherever he's going. After king h1, and I can grab a pawn. She can also make a mate like this, but I think isn't this also a mate here, like this, like here, and king e1. No, you have rook g1 in the end. So this is not a mate. I am a little bit too excited to see that. But queen e3 was played. Rook e5, queen e3 was played. He played king h1. Anna grabbed the pawn. There's only 1 move to be played here now. Now Anna can play queen take g4 check. I think this is what she will do, and she will just grab the rook. I think she will just grab the rook this way. She can play differently, but queen take g4 check and grabbing a rook. I think this is what we will see on the board. I think we will see that Anna just play this very practically. We don't have to make mate. We can take the rook and then we will make mate afterwards. She took on g4. This is the live board. Here we have the position. She took on g4, and here we can see her opponent resign. Anna won her last game. Anna won her last 3 games. What a comeback. Anna made 6 out of 9. I am so happy to see that. She made 6 out of 9. That's a very good result. Her performance, I don't know what it is, but it's better than her rating, 2045. Anna is going to gain some rating. I don't know so much. We will see the kings will come up on the black squares. And here we see, this is not the final position. I will put it up. This is the final position. Here, king here, and queen take g4. This was the final position when her opponent, I take it again. I put it, the live board will start working, I do hope, a little bit later. But here was the final position. Her opponent resigned because Anna is going to pick up the rook, and there will be mate in some very, very few moves. Wow, what a comeback. It's always nice to win the last game when you're playing a tournament because it's maybe what you most remember. And Anna has won her last 3 games. And what a comeback after she lost, I think it is 3 days ago. And yeah, so beautiful to see. I'm very, very happy to see it. And I think Anna has been playing very, very well in this tournament. And today we saw that she was playing more quickly. Wow, she was making all this more quickly. She has 10 minutes on the clock when she won this last game. Wow. And yes, her opponent, she played against a very young opponent today, Chang Xin, who was born 2011. And actually, yesterday, her opponent was also born that year, and 3 days ago, also that year. So that has been very curious. But here we have the final result, 6 out of 9. This is the last game in the tournament, and it's the morning round. And here we have Anna joining us, and she's so happy.
Hey!
Hi! How you feel?
Very happy.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like I don't know. I felt like I just had an amazing position, and then it felt like the moves just came naturally. And then it was so nice for a change to have more time than my opponent. Like, Mom, it felt like, why don't I do this every single game? It's so nice when your opponent is running out of time.
Yeah, no, I was so happy to see that you were playing this move quickly all the time. I think you never took 15 minutes for one move today. So I could really see that you were making an effort of making the moves quicker. And it will give results. It will absolutely give results. So yes, congratulations. Fantastic. And what a finish.
It was nice, right? I thought at one point, I was like, okay, I really want to get the bishop out of here. What do I do? And then I was like, wait, g5. And then I realized during the game that there were a lot of times where I could play g5. So I constantly had that move in my brain. But yeah. Was e5 good, Mom?
E5 was, the only move not to be worse.
Ah, really? Ah,
Yeah.
yay! I didn't know this.
Yeah, no, it's very because we don't have to speak about the piece, but you played well. You played the must move. I think you play all the time the must move you had to play. So that was
Really?
that was very, very nice to see. That was
So it
really
was a
very nice.
perfect game?
It was a very good game, I would say so. But it was pleasant for White in the beginning. It was pleasant. White should have kept the position locked, but open up the position helped you to get up with your pieces.
Yeah, that's what I thought. After f5, I thought maybe he was just gonna play something like knight f3.
Mm.
I wasn't really sure exactly. And then I was thinking of playing maybe c4, and then just my idea was just to play b5, b4. That was my idea there, but I wasn't sure if that was the plan.
Yeah. But okay, we don't go to the position. Maybe no. It's just.
No,
I
we
just.
can go to the position. Let's go to the position.
Let's go to the position. I need to do it this way because I'm not so. Here we have the f5. Here, can you see it on the board?
Yes. Wait, am I freezing when I do this? Give me a second. Let's see. This. Oh yeah, no. Here we go. Yeah, I can see it, Mom.
Yeah, and this is his first mistake to take on f6 because now this is about equal. Whatever he does, you will go e5 now, next move.
Yeah, exactly. That was what I was thinking. Yeah.
So that's very good. But he should just stay the position. Maybe knight f3 actually has a tremendous plan. h4, h5, bishop h4, and g4, breaking up your king side. Oh, but that is just not easy.
Yeah,
But
I
knight
thought maybe he could do something like this and that kind of. Oh, Anna Maya, thank you for the raid. I was kind of scared that he could do something to break up my king, but I also thought, I don't know, I didn't think he was gonna do it. It felt like he wasn't gonna do it, and I just thought, okay, I don't know how this is, but I'll have to deal with it then.
Probably, yeah. He had maybe castling on knight f3 is normal, and then maybe you have to go c4, knight c5 to play with this, and b5, b4. This is maybe what you have to do.
But then after this, was the game good? Did I make any other mistake after, or mistake, but was it otherwise good?
It was good all the time. It was good. Maybe not. Maybe only one moment was not the best, but it was a good move. It's only one moment. Can I take it?
Yeah. Which moment was that?
Oh, let's see. we had like this here, e4, e5.
98% accuracy. Wait, chat, this is one of my best ever games over the board, I think. That is amazing. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Yay! 97.6. Wait, that is so good. Let's
Yeah.
go. You want as well? Let's go. Yes! Just winners in this room. Yay, that's amazing. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Did you find the moment, Mom?
Yeah, maybe here bishop g4 is stronger, but this is where he has only one move to Lix. He needs to go rook e1 and just to go back, take back the pawn.
In what moment do you mean? When the pawn was hanging on f4? There's a little bit of delay, so.
No, I a little bit of delay. Sorry. No, take on f4 was the best move. Very happy you did it. This is
Okay.
absolutely the best move. It's very important that you take first. Don't go out with the bishop. So this was very good move.
Then
He
it's
took,
bishop e2, I thought.
yeah, you could go maybe bishop g4 here if you want, but this is fine what you play. No, you play only good move. This is absolutely fine. And here he need to go rook e1. This is what he need to do and try to get this rook pawn back.
Yeah, but this queen b3 check, it only helped me. At first I thought there might be some crazy tactics, but I couldn't find anything. So then I thought that the easiest thing is just to trade everything and go h6. Just to stop bishop g5. And yeah, and then I just thought that would be like easier to play. But then
we can take it up. I just want to take it up. So you move away the king, the rook came here, so it was pinning, and now you made this very, very good move, threaten the queen, but also threaten to take the bishop here, and now taking away. And we had this position. Yeah, could play in different way, but this was absolutely very, very fine. And I long before, you know what move I wanted to make in this position myself?
b5?
No, h6.
H6, yeah, exactly, yeah. H6, exactly. But then, Mom, okay, is there any moment I can play b5 and then knight e4? I really wanted to play b5 and knight d5, but then I was like, no, Anna, hold your horses. This is too crazy.
No, don't. There are some. If you, I know what you are thinking of. Yeah, this was played here. You played here. We can just show here, here. No, only if he goes. If you go something like rook e3, now you could go b5 and knight d5. Can you see this position?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly in that position. Yeah.
Yeah, in a position like this, you can go, but only if he has rook e3, something like.
Well, I just thought if I get rid of the dark squared bishop and blah blah blah, but no, then I was like, no, we don't have to do these crazy things. Like that was the kind of move that I would do if I wasn't really thinking, but I felt like I was actually just trying to hold everything under control. So yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. Also, Mom, like when he spent 40 minutes thinking, I was like, is this how my opponents feel when I spend 40 minutes thinking? I was so bored.
Anna, was it 40 minutes? I know it was more than half an hour.
Yes,
was
he
it
thought
40
for 40
minutes?
minutes at one point.
Oh, wow.
In the opening. He thought, and when he ended up castling, he thought for 40 minutes. And I was so bored. And I was like, what do I do? So I kept like walking around. I went to the bathroom twice. I was drinking water. Like I was also so tired. So I was like half falling asleep. And then I just kept looking at the clock. And then he spent 40 minutes on one move.
Oh, wow. I knew it was a long time. I didn't know it was so much. Yeah, now you know how it feels and how good it is to play against it. I was actually hoping you would take a coffee or something to get more energy when he was thinking so much. But yeah, but you
I had a
water.
coffee next to me, but it was cold.
It was cold. Oh, I thought it was finished. But okay.
No, I just didn't really drink it. But but now I know what I make my opponents like. And also, I feel like I had such a psychological advantage. Is this what all my opponents feel when they play against me? They're just like, oh, this girl is just thinking for so long. Like, now I know how it feels. It's amazing. I'm never going to give that advantage to my opponents ever again. Why would I do that?
Oh, very, very good. But you really showed it today. I was very happy to see it. And I can also see, maybe it was yesterday also that, yesterday you needed to spend time because it was difficult moments. But today you really showed it that you didn't want to spend much time on any move.
Yes. So overall, I feel like in this tournament, I've had my bad moments. But overall, I see an improvement in my time management from previous tournaments. Like I feel it in myself that I am actually letting go a little bit of of things that make me think for a very, very, very long times. And I've had a few moments in this tournament where it's gone down, but overall, I do think that I'm improving in that. So that is really, really, really fun because I haven't improved the past 10 years in time management. So if I manage to start improving now, it's like amazing. It's amazing.
It's really amazing. And it's so, so important. It will make such a huge difference.
I really think so. I really, really think so. So I'm really excited about that. I feel like also this is great preparation for the Olympiad, which, in case you do not know, everybody, that is my next chess tournament. Yes, I'm walking around in circles because I just have a lot of energy right now because I won and I'm happy. But I'm going back home and then I'm home for like a week and then I'm traveling to the chess Olympiad and I'm going to be competing in the same team as my mom. We're going to be representing Sweden. So mom is going to be board one, of course. I will unfortunately not be board one, but we'll be playing very close to each other. So we're going to be on the same team. We're going to be competing together. We're going to be teammates. And mom, are you excited to be in the same team as me?
Yeah. I'm absolutely excited, but it's very nervous. But it's maybe it's easier for me when I'm playing myself because I don't have time to watch your games.
Exactly. And we will be having live commentary every single day from the one and only GM Hammer, who was commentating this tournament in the beginning. He will be commentating both me and my mom's games and give you an overall overview of how Team Sweden is doing. So, it's going to be super fun. We're going to be having live streams every single day. There will not be a live camera feed though. That is the one thing. A little bit different rules when it comes to Olympiads and these tournaments. But we will be having live commentary from Hammer, and I will be trying to join the stream a little bit here and there as well. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm very, very excited about that, and that is the next time that I'm going to be competing. But I feel like this has been great preparation for this, and I ended up finishing on 6 out of 9 points, which when I started with 3 out of 6 and was really sad. Like 6 out of 9 is actually pretty good. Like it's actually really good. Points wise. So
yeah, it's actually very, very good.
yeah, exactly. So I'm really happy about that. I ended up gaining 5 points of rating. So our journey to becoming 2100 again continues. I'm now, I think, live rating. I'm like around 2060 or something, 2065. I don't know. So maybe after the Olympiad will be 2100. That would be really fun. So yeah, the journey to 2100 once again continues, and the important thing is that we didn't lose any rating after having this really horrible game in the middle of the tournament. But it's 2071. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Is that your
Yeah.
performance? 2071.
No, that is my live rating.
That's your live rating. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. But I don't think this will be rated until the next list, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. And I think my performance is like 2070 or something as well, which is
Yeah.
not horrible. But
Of course. Of course, when you're making performance better than your rating, it's fine. Absolutely.
I know, Mom, but I had this rating when I was 14 years old. It's time to get out of the 2000s. Mom, you know this, right? I was 13 when I reached 2000 the first time. Like I've been 2000 for the past decade. It's time to get out of it.
But you have done it. But he has to get back there again.
I know.
Just be
Like I am
patient.
as 2000 as a human being can be. I have jumped so many times up, down, and always stayed in 2000. Like there's no more 2000 person out there than me. I'm so 2000.
Oh, but you've been over 2100, but I don't know how long time you were over 2100.
I was 2100 for like half a year, I think, and then I went down, and then I went up to 2160 again. So I was jumping up and down there for a bit when I was 16. But now we are back, everybody, and it is time to get back to the 21 and 2200s. I am very excited. So yes, I hope that everybody has enjoyed this tournament and following along. Thank you so much for supporting me throughout the whole tournament. It's been so much fun to show you my little chess journey, and the chess journey continues in literally like 10 days. It's going to be amazing. I'll probably be taking a few days off, but I think I'll be streaming when I get back home for a few days. So I'll see you there. And but the big next thing that we have is the Olympiad, which I am very excited about. So yeah.
I too.
You are as well. You are as well. It's gonna be so much fun, Mom. I can't wait to be on the same team as you. We're gonna be the best team.
Yes.
Mom, why don't you sound so convinced?
Yeah.
Mom, you need to believe in the yes. You need to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
yes and believe it.
But
Team
we
Sweden for the win, okay? All right, Mom is just smiling. She's not really agreeing. It's okay.
oh,
We'll prove that.
but it will be
But
good.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but it will be great. It will be great to play together. Absolutely.
It
So
will be
it,
great.
yeah. So nice.
All right, everybody. I think with this, I'm going to get some lunch because my stomach was literally going brrr during the game, and I kept standing up because it was so embarrassing. Like I could feel how my you could really hear my stomach during the game, and I was like, is my opponent hearing this? Like I'm so hungry, so I think I'm gonna go get some food. But thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, YouTube and Twitch, for following this whole tournament. We end up on 6 out of 9. I don't even know what standing I end up, but I think I'm gonna get like a pretty good final standing somehow. And we end up getting 5 points of rating. So it's been a beautiful journey. We continue this journey in the Olympia 2100 next. That is the goal. We've been gaining some ratings slowly, but we're gonna try to gain even more. So thank you so much once again, everybody, for supporting me. Thank you so much for all the subs. I saw that we had a hype train before here on Twitch. Thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate the support. Thank you for rooting for me every single day. And soon, Team Sweden is making an Olympic appearance. All right, everybody. I'm going to
Bye bye.
send over the final rate of this tournament. Thank you so much as well, mods, for helping out every single day with, all the broadcasts and everything. Thank you so much, Ass, as well. Can we give a shout out to Ass? She's been producing all of these streams. And thank you so much, Mom, as well, for commentating this final leg of the tournament.
Thank you.
Mom, do you want to say something?
No, I have been enjoying it, absolutely, and especially the last 3 games. But yeah, no, I enjoy very much your game, but it getting nervous sometimes. But I was very happy that I could join the second half of the tournament and also to see you playing so well. I am just very happy how you played and your not team, but time management is improving. So no, but it has been great. It has really been great these days.
Thank you, Mom. Everybody say thank you, Pia, for the commentary.
Thank
Once
you.
again,
Bye
if you want
bye.
to catch more Anna Cramling content, check out my YouTube channel. I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff there. I'm going to post a beautiful game that I played during the Blitz tournament very soon on my YouTube channel. So subscribe to it if you haven't already. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not subscribed, then please press the button subscribe right now. That would be amazing. If you've been watching this journey every single day on YouTube and you haven't pressed subscribe, please press subscribe. That would mean a lot. Thank you so much once again, everybody, for following this whole journey. And I will see you all in a few days. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.